This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
No way.
From the Sanosi 1.5 KK studios of Arizona, UFC London was boring, except let's talk about the recap of UFC London with the MMA-Holes. Wonderful welcome. Hey Ariel, how you doing? What's going on? Welcome to the show. We're recapping UFC London that happened Saturday night, and we're going to be over here hanging with the boys. It's nice to see everyone in the chat. How you doing tonight? As the event happened Saturday, a lot of hype going into it, and it was a weird night. Strange things happening. Injuries again in the main event. Bird flipping, teabagging, and a lot of snoozing before we got to that part in the prelims. So we're going to talk about it tonight on the show. We're going to break it down. By the way, shout out to Jordan Levitt. He's coming on the show Wednesday night. That's right. That is right. That is correct. So Jordan Levitt will be on the show. We'll be talking. And, you know, it's difficult coming on after a loss, of course. But I think there's some pluses you can take out of that. He was put in the situation to lose. I mean, he was the lamb to the slaughter. And then I think he won the first round, to be honest. But, you know, it didn't work out well. The knee happens, and he gets choked the fuck out. So we're going to get his side of the story on Wednesday. It is UFC 277 fight week, which... Did you guys know that? It was an embedded that dropped. If that embedded didn't drop, the second pay-per-view of the month, Nunes Pena 2, is happening Saturday night. So we're going to react to that card. Who knows? I mean, the last pay-per-view was so maybe this one will be a delightful surprise. It's possible. The two ladies that are headlining the card, well, it was a good fight the last time, and the upset happened, so the rematch, the whole deal. I didn't watch The Ultimate Fighter, so not much of a help to you with that. But maybe, who knows? I mean, you can only go up, right? The UFC London card wasn't that great, so who knows? Maybe this card will be good. I don't know if it's worth the 75, so let me know in the chat what you think about that. Contender Series is back tomorrow night. Dennis Bazookia is fighting out of Law MMA, which I'm interested. He was supposed to come on this show, and right before the show started, not tonight, it was about a year ago, I would say. Right before the show started, actually, no, more than a year ago. It was actually right when we were about to leave New York. He sent us a text like, oh, shit, I had a dinner date. And we never rebooked him. So if he wins, maybe we'll rebook him onto the show and talk about him. He's a prospect out of Law MMA that's pretty good. He's got a nice little following. So I'm excited to see him compete tomorrow night. But let's get into this card tonight. I mean, Saturday night's card tonight. The boring except card. Here's the thing. The last UFC London extravaganza was so freaking good. The UFC says, hey, let's run it back. Let's do it again. Let's put some of these people on, you know, get them in front of their home peoples, and let's get the party going. Let's have the celebrations, the craziness. Let's just have a grand old time. And I bought into that whole hype especially with the fact that Chris Curtis going in on short notice and Jordan Levitt going in against Paddy Pimblett. It really got my attention. I did want to see more from Paddy. You know, I'm not sold on him. I know he's good, but I wasn't sold on him being that superstar. You know, I needed more information. And then after watching Saturday, I mean, you have to be pretty impressed by Paddy Pimblett. There's no way around it. We had a lot of praise for him, and we'll discuss that in depth in a second. So, I mean, there were things that stuck out on the card that were interesting, but for the most part, there were 14 fights on this thing, and halfway through the card, we're all like sitting here on the internet like, what is going on? What is this? It just felt dead. Even the crowd, they showed up late. And, you know, most events is like that, but I didn't expect London to be like that. I thought everyone was going to be in there early. And then when they packed the building, it got kind of exciting for Paddy, but it wasn't that, I don't know, it didn't have the juice. The building kind of seemed, and I guess this is the London crowd, right? They don't go overboard. They cheer, they chant, but they don't go over the top crazy like they do in like Dublin or something like that. So it's kind of a bummer. I was wishing that we would see some drunken shenanigans craziness. Although after the fights, it looked like they had a grand old time. They were just chugging drinks and beers and doing all that stuff. So they like to have a good time, but I guess they're a more subdued crowd. So everything about it, I just felt like, you know, it's an early card over here for us. And, you know, it's just like, you know, you left it like, okay. I mean, some of your guys won. That was cool. But what do we do? Like Molly McCann, are we looking at someone that's going to be the next big thing? I don't think so. Yet I think I liked her better after the fact. Like watching the videos with her running around with the fighters afterwards, I kind of enjoyed watching that more than her actual fight. And her fight was sort of exciting if you think about it. She got the finish. She jumps out of the cage, blows Portnoy, whatever the fuck his name is, on Barstool Sports. You know, it was a whole thing. But I don't know, like, I don't see champion there. I don't see something like where Paddy Pimblett, okay, we could start discussing, not champion, but contender, this guy could be a problem. Whereas Molly McCann, I don't know if I see a problem. So there's more information I need with her. Are we going to see every card with Paddy Pimblett and Molly? Well, they're talking about throwing them together on the MSG card. Okay, I guess they're a duo. No matter what, they're going to fight on the same cards. They like to fight together. Okay, cool. When I think about Paddy Pimblett and he says he wants to fight one more time before the year is up, I can't help but think Matty Frevola, the steamroller, the guy from Low MMA, the guy that was on the show that was calling out Paddy Pimblett. That kind of makes sense. I like it. You can't I don't think you throw Paddy in the top 15 yet. You keep on giving him winnable fights, especially like if you end the year strong, Paddy Pimblett gets another dub, collects another head, you know, then you start chatting, okay, let's start getting this guy into the rankings. I don't think the next fight should be a ranked fight. I think one more unranked fight, and then you think about throwing him into the rankings. That's what I see. And a guy like Matt Frevola, who's another tough fight, he gets a win over Matt. Now we're talking numbers next to his name. So I think that's a great matchup between Matt Frevola. But let me know in the chat what you think about the event. We're going to talk about the fights, 14 of them that were on the card. And let's see what's going on over here. Molly is so cringe, man, says Peter Quinn. Yeah, there was a guy, I can't remember the dude's name. He has a YouTube channel, has a very thick Irish accent. But he was, he was going hard on Molly. I don't know what to think about Molly. I've said this before, and I'm still with it. She just seems like that annoying drunk girl at the bar. You know, nothing. I mean, she's probably a sweetheart, probably a nice human being, but she seems like the sloppy drunk. That's what I get out of her. Like every time I see her, hey, can you shut Molly up? She's had one too many. Cut her off. I feel like she's that girl. You know, so I don't know. I'm having trouble latching on to Molly Meatball. I like the fact that she calls herself Meatball, pokes a little fun at herself. I like that as her nickname, but not my cup of tea. Molly's a one-hit wonder. True Geordie, big muscle. No, not that guy. I can't stand True Geordie. That guy is a fucking penis. He's, for a guy that size, like the guy is massive. He is such a fucking shill. It's ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. 1 minute he's sucking someone off, and then if a crowd is moving in another direction, he jumps on the crowd over there. He's like, yeah, I'm with you guys. Pitchforks. Like, True Jordy is just such a peen. Stefan Struve and Molly Pick. Yeah, Stefan Struve. I guess he's doing media now, which is hilarious because the guy's 7 feet tall. You know, he's a 7-footer interviewing these fighters. It's okay. Good for Stefan. El Presidente apparently placed a huge bet. Molly and Paddy. Yeah, so I guess Barstool is doing a thing with Barstool's. You know, they like to stick their toes in the water with the UFC. So Barstool doing their thing, and I kind of like Barstool. I don't listen to any of their podcasts, but I like the way Barstool came up. You know, it was this grind. Portnoy, you know, had this grind. It was a good story of Barstool. You know, they basically the guy was nothing, like doing newspapers, and made this empire. So I have a lot of respect for Barstool Sports, and you know, they talk about boobs, and you know, it's like a bros bro thing. So I kind of dig it. The reason why they went off top last time is because they hadn't had a UFC event in London for a few years. And after the pandemic, they were in just really, really bad need of it. Yeah, so it's funny. Before the last one, which I think was in March, I think the last one was in March. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the last one was fantastic. It was electrifying. But before that, anytime there was a UFC London card, they kind of sucked. And I used to catch heat from the UK peeps back in the day, like 3 or 4 years ago, when we would react to some of those cards. And I was like, I don't know, man. And people would slide into our DMs and be like, look out for this guy, look out for that guy. And none of them really panned out. You know, it was just like, a lot of meh, you know, UK talent. And that card that happened in March was mega. It was great. It was fucking fantastic. So now it was like, okay, we got some legit stars here. You know, and then they coming back with it. Okay, cool. I like Paddy. I like Aspinall. Molly's got some, you know, momentum. Okay, cool. But this one completely fell flat. It really did. Overall, it was a hot mess. Barstool is cool. They are edgier than ESPN. I like Barstool because it's real. You know, you may agree or disagree with what they're saying, but they're real. They're just like, you know, you feel like, I don't know. I mean, Portnoy's fucking balls deep in this broad. Like, they got sex tapes and boobies and beer talk, and they don't give a lot of cursing. Good for them. Now the UK cards be looking crazy, but Saturday was trash. Ryan M, he's like a dashboard bobblehead. Yeah, oh, you talking about Ariel over here? Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him chat away. You know, listen, we got to keep our Ariel. It's the MMA-Holes hour. Why not have Ariel in the window? Dave's annoying. Well, okay. Here's the thing with Dave Portnoy. I think he's open about being a prick, right? He's obnoxious, but he owns it, which I do respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may not like Dave, and that's fine with me, but he knows he's a prick. Like, he doesn't like cover it up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do have respect for Portnoy. He's a good businessman. Didn't even watch Ariel today. No, I did catch. What did I catch on Ariel? I caught something. I tried with Curtis. I reached out to Curtis Blaydes again, so maybe we'll squeeze him on the show. I'd like to talk to Curtis. If you just jump in, Jordan's coming on Wednesday night. But Curtis. I don't know. I feel like you gotta really pull out of Curtis Blaydes. I feel like there's a good interview in Curtis. But Ariel wasn't getting it, so I kind of checked out of that. I did see Ed KHAMZAT, but that was kind of boring too, and I like KHAMZAT a lot. I really do. I don't know if Ariel's losing me with his interviews. He's losing me. He gets the good guess. I do have that, but I don't know. I feel like it's this. Do you not feel like it's the same shit over and over again with Ariel? Like, I feel like it's rinse and repeat, and you can't even talk in a live chat. It's all members only. It's kind of, I don't know, man. It's kind of meh. Not like this. Yeah. B-Man sliding in. Come on, get loud. MMA-Holes in the crowd. Come on, B-Man. Come on. Get loud. MMA-Holes in the crowd. Got MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd. What up, B-Man?
WW Monday Night with the Holes.
Monday Night with the Holes. Thank you, B-Man, for the $6 donation. Appreciate that. Yeah. You know, you dropped that donation, and you're I saw Sean O'Malley is back on YouTube, and it came up as a suggested on my subscription thing. So I was like, oh, okay. So I subscribed to Shawnee's channel. I'm watching. It's like, yo, what's up, boys? You know, hey, boys, yo, hit the like, boys. Let's get some dubs, boys. You know, he's doing that thing, that weird gamer clothespin on the nose thing. So I jumped in. I dropped him a little super duper chat. And for those of you that missed it, let me play this over here. I got a chuckle from this. So here's Sean O'Malley talking. He clearly knows who we are, but I thought this was pretty funny. Hey, boys. Okay, here we go.
Big Xavier.
Yo, the MMA buttholes. Hey, Sean, come to the MMA-Holes. Thank you for $10 motherfucking dollars. Go ahead. Plug it. What the fuck's an MMA hole?
Look at the eye roll that happens over here. Look at the fucking eye roll. JJ, he does. We stopped in his gym. We left a whole fucking stack of stickers. We've shit on him before in the past. Trust me, he knows who we are.
The fuck's an MMA hole?
Look at this eye roll. The eye roll's the best part.
Dollars. Go ahead. Plug it. What the fuck's an MMA hole?
Oh my god. It's fucking funny, man. It was well worth the $10. Definitely worth it. Got a good chuckle out of that. So there you go. Go subscribe to Sean O'Malley's Gaming Channel. When he has the fucking nuts to come on the show, we will interview him. But you know, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Ali's guy banned from it. He called us, but Chael Sonnen called us. What did he call us? What did he call us? I can't remember. If someone remembers the interview with Chael, it wasn't an interview. It was a quick encounter. But he called us something. I don't know, something holes. Anyway. Oh, the MMA-Holes, he called us. That's what he calls the MMA. The MMA-Holes? Did one of those things. All right, let's talk about this card. Let's go, baby. Hit the fucking like button. Now we talk about Blaydes versus Aspinall 2. We're going to blast through the prelims really quick because we only have an hour show unless we get some saves tonight. So let's rattle through the prelims. Dalby gets the win over Silva, unanimous decision. Victoria Leonardo gets a decision win over Bohm. The first fight, Dalby was getting smashed in the first round, so I was like, "Oh shit, I'm about to lose this thing." And then Silva was just grappling the fuck out of him, and Dalby bounced back really nice, and then winds up winning by a unanimous decision. So it actually started off fairly decent. That fight was good, even though it went to a decision. That's all good. You know, it was a nice little comeback for Dalby. This fight over here, if you want to be tortured, go watch this. And I don't know how Victoria Leonard. I mean, she came from the Contender Series. She's kind of got this spunky personality. But boy, oh boy, is she... I just... What? What the fuck? Oh, glove touch. I have a bone to pick with you. Let's talk about glove touch here. Okay. So I hope you had a great time at XMMA. But what the fuck? Did you get one fighter interview? You interviewed MMA Breeze and Big Mo, who's a buddy of ours. But then when you talk to Big Mo, you bring up Condom Head? What the fuck? Hello, you're doing media for us. What the fuck? Now, Big Mo has to take the politically correct approach. I will address Big Mo next time we talk to him. How dare he not choose us? But anyway, he kind of, what the fuck? Glove touch. Then we give you a list of fucking questions to ask, and you ask them to MMA Breeze?
Who the fuck is that guy?
What? What the hell is going on? Cage side, XMMA. Fucking glove touch is just like, yeah. What the fuck? Glove touch. What are we doing? Did you get one fighter interview? Did you ask any of the questions that we gave you a fucking list of questions? Anyway, there's talks XMMA could be going to New York. And if that's the case, we're going to make sure we're in the building for that motherfucker. We're going to be in the building for that shit. When XMMA goes to New York, we're going to find a way to get our asses over there for that. But glove touch. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Jessie lost her mind. She's like, is this guy kidding me? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's some footage that we didn't see. Maybe we got some... Like, what the fuck is going on? Anyway. Jesus Christ. Anyway, getting back into this. By the way, XMA, I didn't... So we actually hopped in the chat for a little bit of their card. They showed it on their YouTube channel. So shout out to XMMA. They do a fantastic production over there. They show it on their YouTube channel. And when we do have our schedules lining up, we show it on our channel as well and do our play-by-play. Jess, how about that? Jessica Rose Clark, Ian Heinisch were doing the commentary, did a great job. We hopped in the chat, watched a little bit of it. From what we've seen, great stuff. Great stuff. I got to go back and watch the whole event. But XMMA doing fantastic stuff over there. Love their promotion and can't wait to see what's next. I mean, free, no fucking $75 pay-per-views, completely free, legitimate good fights on their card, good production, hot ring girls, hot ring announcers. And I tell you what, XMMA's got to do something. We got to get the MMA-Holes on the mic over there. That's what we got to do. We got to get the MMA-Holes on the mic, maybe a little Jessica Rose Clark. We could throw some inappropriate things back and forth, read the live chat, call the fights. That's what we need in XMMA. Let me know what one's in the chat if you'd like to see something like that. And shout out to XMMA and also shout out to Head Rush. XMMA sponsored by Head Rush. We're sponsored by Head Rush. The promo code is MMAHOLES for 20% off the finest of swag. Head Rush, link in the description down below. Also, we got some sheath underwear for the peoples. The promo code is MMAHOLES for 20% off the best underwear in the fucking world. 20% off. Promo code MMAHOLES, CBDX.com. I tell you what, if we get some hardcore saves tonight, I'll be popping a gummy action, taking some phone calls, and talking to the people tonight, hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
If you want 20% off, CBDX.com, THC stuff, use our promo code MMAHOLES. In the first order, you get a free gift from CBDX.com. Also, ESPN Plus. Tomorrow night, the Contender Series is back. We'll be reacting to it. Use our link in the description, ESPN Plus, and help out the MMA Holes. Stay wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Also, on our screen, UFC Strike on board with us for the UFC London event. You have like 1 or 2 more days left for getting your free NFT. So there's a little QR code that will pop up or a link in the description down below. It's completely free. Just click the link. You either, if you're logged into UFC Strike already, you click the link, you get the NFT, or you just sign up. There's the little QR code. Completely free, no strings attached. You don't have to buy a damn thing, and you get a free NFT. Who knows? Down the road, you might sell it and make whatever off of it. So if you want your free Michael Bisping NFT, click the link in the description for UFC Strike. Glove Touch needs to publicly apologize. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I was watching a little bit of Howard Stern's Stuttering John. High five in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Stuttering John was a guy that was like, he was kind of like an intern turned into someone that was actually on the show as part of the show. He became, from an intern, he became part of the crew. And then next thing you know, he went to Jay Leno. He was an announcer for Jay Leno. It was a whole thing, a whole shtick. He built off of the Howard Stern show. And I'm watching this guy ask these questions on the red carpet. I'm like, this is what we need. This is what we need. Our own Stuttering John on the fucking red carpet asking the crazy questions to the fighters. And we gave like softball questions to the Glove Touch, like legit softball questions, silly goofball questions. I mean, this is what we need to do. So if anyone is interested in fucking covering events out there, hit us up in the DMs. And I'm not like completely turning my back on the Glove Touch yet, but boy, oh boy, it's getting frustrating. Slide into our DMs. Oh, here he is.
Wonderful.
Here's the Glove Touch.
My phone was on 5% while I was interviewing Mo. I was interviewing Impa and my phone died while I was filming. Then I sat next to Mo in the shuttle and got squished against the window by Mo and a ring girl. That shit had hurted.
Okay, great. Listen. you're sitting cage side, you're having a grand old time over there, you're watching some good fights, you know, they're treating you like royalty. We need to get more professional here. We need to fucking get professional. We need to get full-blown MMA holes at these events over here. So we gotta pull this together, okay? Stuttering John was in 1996. Yeah, we're bringing Stuttering John in 1996 back. Here's the thing. No one is doing this, right?
I'm so sick of the fucking excuses.
Uh-oh, here you go. You're done, Glove Touch. Come on in, Jess.
Like,
here we go.
I just want to...
Here we go.
Sorry. I'm just going to jump in real quick.
All right.
I love you, Glove Touch, but... Dude, I'm so sick of the fucking excuses, man. I understand, like, you keep throwing it out there, like, you're paying to come to these events, like, you're paying for your tickets, whatever. Fine. If you're paying, then go. Free. Do whatever the fuck you want. But if you're going to go under our name, then you're going to do it the way we want it to be done, in media. But if you're going to go out there and you're going to pay your ticket to go anyways, then go. But if you want to go under the MMA holes, then you go under what we ask you to do. I'm so sick of the fucking excuses, man. I'm done.
Whoa.
Done.
Look what you did. Look what you did. Look what you did. You angered her. You angered Jesse. This is crazy. I mean, here's the thing. Like, it's a massive opportunity. Like, it really is. It's a massive opportunity to network. My man's trotting around with his Glove Touch shirt on. He's talking about other YouTube channels. He's not asking the questions we want. Like, it's just nonsense. I'd rather have no one go than someone go and fucking not listen to any of this shit. Like, it's just fucking crazy. Crazy. Anyway, let's move on. I can't fucking take this shit anymore. It's nuts. It's fucking nuts. Here's a massive opportunity. Let's shit the bed each and every time. It's not excusing. All right, that's it. That's it, Glove Touch. It's over. You're not going to any more events. That's it. If you want, go under the Glove Touch or go under the banana heads or whatever the fuck. That's it. Enough's enough. We're done. We're done. No more. No more MMA holes. It's like the MMA holes aren't even in attendance there. Like, what the fuck? It's crazy. I don't understand. I don't get it, man. Like, I don't get it. Anyway, this Herbert versus Kyle Nelson fight over here. Whatever. Look at this here. Unanimous. And here we go. Some ground and pound by Pierce. We woke up here. Second round. Amirkhani gets smoked by Pierce. Okay, good. Then back to unanimous decision. Nathaniel Wood. Solid. DeCasey laid on Hazovich for 3 fucking rounds. Although, I got to say, DeCasey, 2 in a row, where he's all of a sudden become a grappler out of nowhere. Justin Jr. Is that guy still around? We got to reach out. Does he still exist? We need to bring him back. Oh, God. Here's the thing. I don't get it because when we started the channel, as my screen is frozen, when we started the channel, I did everything on the arm in the beginning. We had promotions reaching out saying, hey, you want to do this? Some media stuff? Yeah. I went on my own dime. I showed up. I even did cage interviews on the arm. Like, I was just like, fuck it. I'm getting a chance to do some cage interviews out here. Let's fucking do it. So any opportunity I got in the beginning, I just fucking took it. I ran with it. We networked, and it worked out great. We made some great connections by doing that. I don't understand why we're constantly giving this person these opportunities, and it's just constantly excuse after excuse. I've never seen it in my life. I don't understand. Like, you have all the... it's crazy. It's crazy. No hate towards the Glove Touch. No hate. He's a kid. I get it. But boy, is it frustrating to see someone fumble the ball over and over again. So yeah, but DeCasey, let's go back into the recap. Mark DeCasey is he's a solid 155er. His striking is tight. He's got grappling now. This guy's a problem. He may not be fun to watch fight because of his grappling, but he is definitely a problem. Here comes another unanimous decision. Ludovic Klein. Ozdemir. Unanimous decision. What the fuck? All right, so anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unanimous decisions. 7 on the prelims. Unanimous decisions. So, lopsided fights. Boring lopsided fights. 7! So now the prelims end. We're like, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. We got 2 buds that are going to jump onto the main card. You got Jordan. You got Chris Curtis. Let's fucking go. Let's forget about those prelims. It's free. Who cares? It's on ESPN Plus. Let's just wipe that away from our memories. And let's go into this main fucking card. We got the motherfucking Paul Craig. What? We got the Paul Craig? What? We got Volkan Ozdemir. This guy over here, Savage and Volkan Ozdemir. He's got fucking thunder in his hands. This thing's going to be amazing. You know what it was? It was Paul Craig rolling around on the mat. Trying to fucking grab ankles. For 3 fucking rounds. 3 rounds of Paul Craig fighting like a crab. Instead of the Bear Jew, maybe we should call you the Boar Jew.
Super chat.
Guess who's back?
Hey, Khabib Goat. Welcome back. I didn't even know you left, but welcome back, man. Welcome back. Good to see you. Appreciate that. What the fuck was Paul Craig doing? I mean, listen, we've seen this with like Ryan Hall and jiu-jitsu guys. I get it. The Jew crab, he literally was fighting like a lobster out there. Like, what the fuck? I felt like I was watching Clash of the Titans and Paul Craig was some mythical fucking creature going after him. He was like claymation out there. Just I don't know what the hell. The hell was he doing for 3 fucking rounds? So Volkan just kind of like, all right, you're going to roll around on the ground? I'm just going to keep on getting up and socking you in the face. So that happened. That's how we started the main card. So now we're like, wait, what is going on? What in the holy hell is going on here? We go into Molly McCann versus Hannah Goldie, and we're going to let Jessie talk about this fight over here because this is the one she called, and I was able to watch the replay. Very nice win by Molly. But Jess, what do you take out of this fight?
Oh, sorry, that was a really good fight, actually. I expected it to be like a complete buzzkill because it was a women's fight. And I like Hannah Goldie, and I think that she's like, I don't think people give her enough credit, but I still think she showed up, even though she got the shit kicked out of her, and she got knocked out pretty quick. You know, it's Hannah Goldie. Anyone who's seen Hannah Goldie fight, like, you kind of know what to expect. So I don't think it was a horrible fight. If it had gone longer, I think it would have been extremely entertaining. But, you know, McCann, she got it done in the first round. And it was a pretty decent knockout, too. So it was pretty exciting.
Okay, so you liked it then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Hannah Goldie, listen, I like Hannah. She was one of the women that we interviewed back in the day on the regional scene. It was a whole thing with her. She gets into the UFC. It doesn't really work out too well for her, but she's half naked on the internet. That worked out very nice. Molly beat the fuck out of her. Like, literally hit her with the spinning elbow. This spinning elbow works out great. And, you know, Hannah drops and Molly puts a fucking nail in the coffin. She jumps over the cage. This is a fight that was tailor-made for Molly to win in front of her home peeps, and she made the best of it. And this, I got to give her respect on that. A lot of times you'll see fighters go in there, the moment's big, their home crowd, there's a fight they're supposed to win, and they'll just like squeeze out a decision or even lose. But Molly, she goes in there and she gets a solid finish in this fight. So credit to you, Molly McCann, for that. I have to give you a lot of credit for that. I got to give you credit for being fun and getting with the crowd and just having a good time. That's great. I don't know why I can't get on board the Molly train.
I think she's pretty listenable in the post-fights.
Yeah,
like,
Jessie likes the way she talks in the post-fights. It drives me nuts.
I like it. I don't know. There's something listenable about her. I don't quite know what it is. I can't really put my finger on it, but there's something that just kind of keeps you listening.
It just sounds like a bunch of nonsense, though. Like, I feel like she's talking about
Even
nonsense.
Even if it does, there's something that's like, there's like a grab, and I don't really know what it is yet, but there's something that, like, even if you don't like her, you still feel this inclination to just listen to what she has to say.
And that's the thing. She keeps winning. There's nothing haters could say about her and to bring her down because she's constantly winning. So keep winning, Molly, and there's nothing anyone can say. The doubters, the haters, the whole thing. But I can't listen to her. I don't know what I don't know what it is, man. Like I don't know why. I want to so bad like Molly McCann. I really do. Like I don't think she's a bad person. And maybe when we get Chris, I'm trying to get Chris Curtis back on. You know, he had a rough night. We'll talk about his night. But he was hanging out with Molly afterwards while Molly was slamming drinks. Oh, here's Chris. We'll let you know tomorrow. Okay, cool.
You want a drink tonight, Moss?
I'm going to have some gummies if we get some saves.
I wouldn't mind a little bit of Maker's Mark tonight.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
All right, so yeah, Chris is going to let us know about coming on Wednesday. So I texted Chris. I said, because we're having Jordan on Wednesday, so I thought we would have Chris on too and have a little therapy session. But he said he'll let us know tomorrow. I'm sure Chris is probably in a weird spot. Anyway, all right, let's move on. Because I do have to get to the Chris thing, and who knows if we don't get any saves. So anyway, let me know what you think about Molly McCann and Hannah Goldie, the fight, the situation. Let me know in the chat what you think.
Super chat.
Damn, I thought Jesse would have dumped him by now.
Dude, all right, here's the thing. I don't want to make it seem like I'm just this fucking asshole. Like, I love the glove touch very much, and I think that he has the right idea.
No,
in
she's
his
talking
head.
about me.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about me.
All right, I want to make sure I clear that up because I don't want to I don't want to come across as like this fucking cunt, you know, like. But dude, I mean, I've got a lot of things to say. I'm just not going to say them all on air. I said what I had to say. I'll just move on from there.
Okay, I think he's talking about me though. Here's Sonosi.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Moss is like Thanos saying, I'll do these interviews myself. Gonna get a network of willing cultists. I mean members willing to go to these interviews. P.S. Poor Craig wanted to be Ryan Hall for Halloween in that cage.
It was seriously a nice Ryan Hall impression. Thank you, Sonosi. And here's the thing. I don't know. Maybe we got to meet up with Glove Touch, and I got to fucking hold his hand and show him how you do this. Like it's very simple. You grab these motherfuckers. Like, how do you not get Julian Lane?
I have 5 people lining up in my DMs right now, waiting to do exactly what you're doing. Exactly what you're doing.
We'll get him to do it. So, I think the biggest ball drop is Julian Lane is there. What do you got to do? He blew us off. You got to ask him why he blew up the MMA-Holes. That has to be right? Isn't that like an imperative thing to get?
Was your dad there with you? Didn't he have a cell phone on him? You're saying you had 5%. First of all, why would you go to an event with only 5% battery on your phone? I don't understand. You're there to get interviews.
Dad had footage. He had his cell phone.
I don't get it.
He had pictures and
footage. If he had a cell phone, why didn't you use his?
It's nonsense.
There's so much going on. You had
it's bullshit.
2 minutes to take a picture with Jesse Jess. You could have used that 2 minutes to get a 2-minute interview.
Hold on.
You had 2 minutes to take a picture with Ian Heinisch. You could have used that 2 minutes to get a 2-minute interview. There's a lot that's going on here that I can't wrap my head around, and I understand you're young and you're just getting into the game. You're trying to figure shit out, so I'm trying to be easy on you. But in this business, you gotta fucking get it or get the fuck out. You know,
this is funny.
It doesn't slow down for you, and it doesn't slow down for your excuses. So you just gotta. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to give you a little sense of reality of what's going on here.
I don't know where that picture is.
Anyways, I want to move on because it just gets me a little irate, and it's just not necessary.
Hold on. This is hilarious. So, where's the picture?
You have cage side seats, bro.
He's sitting on the fence. There's a picture of him, Jessica Rose Clark, and Ian Heinisch. Not one interview with any of them. Not one interview with them. I was like, where is the interview? Where are the questions?
You interviewed Big Mo, who we've interviewed 1,000,000 times on the show already. We've asked him every question there is to ask.
We asked Big Mo his dick size, for God's sakes. There's nothing you can ask Big Mo that's going to top what we asked him.
Anyways, doesn't matter.
Wonderful.
Kaidono.
Mahole's mission statement: I hate your fucking guts. I just don't know it yet. Neither do you, you piece of shit. Welcome to the team.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We have more fights to get to.
Super chat.
Jonathan.
Always like it when Molly's face gets bloody. I call it sauce on the meatballs.
A little marinara sauce on the meatballs. I like that, Jonathan. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Candy Crush eats a lot of battery juice, bruv.
Alright, let's move on. Let's move on. I said what I had to say.
Oh, God.
I would like to, though, Glove Touch, if you have free time on Tuesday for a call, I would very much like to speak with you. Although, it wouldn't be the MMA-Holes if I didn't at least say it publicly once.
JBH looks really happy after taking this vacation. You stud
I am
nose.
thrilled.
Yes.
I'm having the best time of my life.
She's very happy. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Very nice of you guys to drop some donations. If you're new to the show, this is a circus over here. Many personalities in the chat and on the screen. So welcome to your new home. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I want to clarify, is this the roast of Glove Touch tonight?
No.
Don't fret. I'll donate to make sure we discuss more MMA.
No, it is not. But
Yeah, well, we're going to try.
what was said needed to be said, and it needed to be said immediately. So let's move on.
Anyway, what fight are we on? So we spoke about Meatball. And like I said, if we get some saves, we'll really go cray-cray with this. We got a little sidetracked. Krylov versus Gustafsson. Just saw this fight as well. Actually, I did not get a chance to see this, and I don't want to see this, to be honest. Alexander Gustafsson is donezo, right?
Yes. I'm sorry. Yes.
So what do you think about this fight? Now a couple of days have settled in. What do you think?
I watched this fight, right? I did watch this fight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just, if you paid for your ticket, you wouldn't have cage side seats. We're the reason you have cage side seats. I just want to bring that up. I'm sorry. I love you, Love Touch.
He's literally turning into another Justin Jr.
Fuck, dude?
It's like he's turning into Justin right
Now
before
you guys,
Arias.
all right. Let's re-center. Nikita Krylov versus Alexander Gustafsson. That was actually a really good fight. Yes, Krylov knocked him out. Exactly what I expected. And I actually did a poll on this fight, and I said, should Gustafsson retire? And shockingly, 60-something% said yes. Yes, Gustafsson should retire.
I mean, it's not shocking. Is it really shocking?
It was shocking to me because he's only 35 years old. He still technically has 5 years, in his career left.
But he got his shit pushed in.
But
like he hasn't had a win.
Loss in a row.
He hasn't had a win in 5 years. 5 years. So it's to the point where, I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing here? You never want to, call for a guy to retire, but the time has come. Alexander Gustafsson, I didn't see this. I just heard, and I don't want to see anymore. It's sad, man. It really is sad. This guy could have been a champ, but that dreaded John Jones got in the way. And he gave DC his hardest fight ever.
It was exactly what everyone expected. Let's be real.
It's a bummer.
We all knew it was going to happen.
I wanted Gus to win. I stayed optimistic. All right, here we go. Let's get into the real stuff here. The reason why everyone's here. Paddy Pimblett, the baddie, who really had a signature night on Saturday. I thought he lost that first round. I really did think that Paddy Pimblett lost that first round. Does anyone know the scorecards? Who did they give that first round to? Now, Paddy finished strong in that round where he had Jordan in a little bit of trouble. So credit to Paddy for doing that. But, oh, wow. Hold on a second. This is weird. Look at this, Jess. What the fuck? So I'm on the UFC website. And I moved to, oh, there we go. That was weird. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So I really thought that Jordan looked absolutely fantastic in that first round. He was doing work. He was grinding on Paddy. He looked strong against the fence. My man picked up Paddy Pimblett and slammed him down on the mat. Look at on a thumbnail over here. Hold on a sec. On the top right-hand corner, that is Jordan Leavitt taking Paddy for a ride. Paddy's hands were full in this fight. But then he ended the first round very strong, and that had to give him some sort of momentum going into that second round. Jordan started off really nice. He was chopping that kick forward. He looked like awkward as usual, where Paddy was trying to figure him out. But Paddy out-awkwarded him when he hit him with the knee. Jordan had him up against the cage, and Paddy fucking cracks him with his knee. And they said in the crowd, like Molly and Portnoy and whatever, they were saying how that knee was so freaking loud. And Jordan hits it. Jordan gets hit with that knee. They go down to the ground. And when Paddy locks up one of the arms and he's going for that neck, apparently Jordan was out at one point. Like he was seeing stars, and he couldn't have a chance to fight off that choke. Paddy chokes him out, jumps over the cage, does his thing. A massively impressive win for Paddy Pimblett. The first time Jordan Leavitt's ever been finished. Jordan looked great in that first round, and I think Jordan could have beat Paddy. I really do. That knee doesn't happen. It's a whole different ball game. But Paddy got the knee in there and choked him out, finished the job. Another situation where a fighter has an opportunity. You put a guy in front of them. They're supposed to beat the guy. Paddy goes in there and finishes that guy and makes a statement. Real massive win for Paddy Pimblett. I was very sad. Very, very sad. Did you get to see the replay on that?
I did not, no.
No? Well, don't watch. It's sad. But let me know in the chat what you guys think about this win. I think, and even the speech. Did you hear the speech? The suicide speech?
I heard you talking about it, but I did not hear his actual speech.
Okay, you got to run that back.
But I did hear you saying that he was like really humble and respectable about it. So
apparently after the weigh-ins, I think it was, Paddy Pimblett found out his friend died. Killed himself.
Yeah, that's horrible.
And he spoke about men's mental health, which no one ever fucking talks about. So the fact that Paddy actually, everyone talks about, what's it, the Me Too movements and BLM and all this other shit, but you never talk about just dudes dudes with fucking mental health problems, like, or depression or whatever. Like guys like Robin Williams hanging themselves and shit like that. And Paddy goes out there and he's spreading the word about suicide awareness and all this stuff. And it was like a powerful moment. Really, like Paddy could have done it in this cheese bowl way. He did it in this very true emotional way where I just earned so much respect for the guy. And then in the post-fight press conference, he's chomping away on his food again. But still, I'm not going to criticize him for that. Paddy did a great job. Let's see what the chat says.
My mental health is fine. Shut the fuck up. Henry Downs. Devo says, Moss, Tyson Fury is only guy who talks about it.
Yeah, Tyson does. It's true.
Sean says, nice one for Paddy, but he was Oh, I missed the rest. Sorry, man. No, he retracted it. Hey, I'm back. And look there. Jess is here, says Steve Yoder. Paddy the baddie. Paddy will be exposed if he fights a ranked opponent, says King James.
I mean, you got to think about it. Jordan had his number. Jordan definitely could have beat Paddy Pimblett. There is no doubt about it that Jordan could have beat Paddy in that fight over there. So, yeah, as the competition gets tougher, Paddy, he's not going in there and starching guys. Like when Conor came in, he was legit starching guys. Max Holloway, a little bit of an issue, but still, he was dominating. Paddy was not dominating in this fight. I mean, you see him at 155, you think Charles Oliveira, you think Charlie's going to fucking kill Paddy. You look at Makhachev, he's going to destroy Paddy. Dustin Poirier is a problem for Paddy. A lot of these guys, you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I can't say champion, but he is incredibly fun. He really is. So, you know, people are making the comparisons to Conor McGregor. To me, it's still no comparison. Conor went in there, he starched the guys that he was supposed to starch, and then he goes in there and sparks the fucking best guy in the weight class, the fucking underground king, Scarface, in 13 seconds. I don't see Paddy doing that. I don't see Paddy going in there, charging up the rankings and beating that murderer's row. You know, I mean, the guys up top are killers. So, you know, one fight at a time. Matty Frivola, MSG, make it happen before the year is up. Let's see how that goes. But what do you think? I mean, I know you didn't really see the fight, but Paddy Pimblett did get a win over Jordan. He submits him. Do you think he's the real deal?
No. I respect him. I have a lot more respect for him now after the last fight. But I still, there's something inside of me that feels like I still have to see more.
Okay.
You know, it doesn't have to be a lot more, but I do feel like there still has to be something that needs to be proven. So we'll see. Agreed, no comparison. Conor made crazy finishes. Paddy barely takes it and then talks shit about his own performance.
Yeah, Paddy's getting like lumped up. He's getting held against the fence. Like there's like there are some problems here. Like, but he's very exciting. He is.
Paddy versus Tony, let's go, says Dominic Reyes. Yeah, I agree, Jesse, says Chris Dells. Pulse says Paddy versus Bobby Green next. Steve Yoder says MMA-Holes, did you see that interview of him when he was 16?
Yeah, so fun fact, Paddy was supposed to come on our show when we first started. Like he agreed to come on when he was a young scouser. And he kind of blew us off back in the day on Facebook. But listen, Paddy is a very confident young man. And he apparently was supposed to be in the UFC and turned down the UFC because he felt he wasn't ready. You don't really see that much happening, you know? So I think Paddy's in a place, he's in a good spot. The UFC's doing the right thing. They're bringing him up in the right way. Kind of like how they're doing with Sean O'Malley, but now O'Malley's situation's out of control. Like, he's fighting Peter Yan. But the slow bring up was appropriate. I feel if the UFC does the same thing with Paddy, we can get a lot out of the guy. But still, do we see champion? No, I don't see champion in Paddy. I don't. I'm a fan, but I don't see it right yet. If he wins a belt, it would be the biggest, it could be one of the biggest things ever for the UFC. A UK fighter winning that title with his vibrato. What's the word I'm looking for? Vibrato? Is that a word? I don't even know.
Aura?
With his persona. His I don't fucking know.
Character?
It's Monday. Just how he is as a person, as a performer, as an athlete. Paddy's the whole package. So if he could win a belt, I mean, forget it. So the UFC, I'm sure, is going to do whatever they can to lead him in that direction, to get him as close as possible to a title. We'll see. But 155, these guys up top, I mean, bravado. That's it. Bravado. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. My mind is melted from glove touch. Fortitude. There we go. There's a good word, too.
That sincere speech he made after the fight won me over. I love the dude. And then he goes and makes more sex penetration sounds with his mouth as he's chewing his food. I hate him again almost as much as you hate glove touch.
Yeah.
We don't hate glove touch. I'm just very pissed off with glove touch.
Okay, let's get to the rest of the fights here because we are running out of time. Let's talk about Jack Hermansson and Chris Curtis. Jess, you got to run this shit back.
Yeah, I didn't watch this one.
Okay, this fight was terrible. It was a terrible, terrible fight. Jack Hermansson outstruck him. Here's the thing. I didn't know there was so many fucking Jack Hermansson fans out there. Where the fuck did you all come from, Jack Hermansson fans? This was nuts. And I'm assuming the people that were going out there white knighting Jack Hermansson were all Israel Adesanya fans because Jack Hermansson went in there and did just what he had to do to get the win, but it was horrific. Get in, bang, bang, get the fuck out. Run, 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 circle, reset, reset, reset. Run. Third round, literally running in the third round. Didn't want any part of engagement. Didn't want, and I understand. Chris Curtis got power in his hands. He respects him. Chris Curtis stopped every fucking takedown. Hermansson said that Curtis is more dangerous than Darren Till because of the takedown defense. I get it. I get the respect there. And thankfully, both guys, they kissed and made up. We move on. But at the end of the fight, Curtis was frustrated, and he let him go. Now, do you think this is what, like, did you hear about this?
I heard about it. I mean, from what I heard, I would say it's warranted. I don't think he's wrong. But I also didn't see it, so I can't give too much of an opinion.
All right, I'll go on about this. So Yoder, what up?
Can you do a Fatty the Paddy icon or super chat?
Sure.
I think Paddy Pimblett is very close to getting a donation on our show for sure. I mean, how could you not go with that? Thank you, Yoder, for dropping 20s, baby. Let's go, Yoder.
Do the Paddy the Baddie song. Oh, Paddy the Baddie. Do that for the donation.
We'll figure something funny out for that. But so the fight ends. So here's the thing. You have to understand this, and I understand Curtis he's going around apologizing to everyone. He's a great guy. He really is. He's a super nice dude. He's running around apologizing on social media, having a little fun with the fans. Fans have been you guys suck. I'm just going to say this. The people out there shitting on Chris Curtis for flipping the bird to Hermansson, you guys are fucking a bunch of penis heads. Like, what is wrong with you guys? Seriously, you're going out there shitting on this dude. 1 minute you're sucking the dick of this guy after he's knocking fools out, winning you guys money as the underdog. He goes in there, he fights a fight that's not his best performance, but is looking to put on a show. His opponent does not want to fucking put on a show. He just wants to get a win, and you start shitting on the man because he's giving a finger. What the fuck? Could you imagine a card full of Jack Hermanssons? The whole card. People in and out, fighting super smart. Like, could you imagine 14 fights of that shit? Could you imagine that shit? You want to Why would you want to watch that? You want to watch guys go in there and take each other's heads off, choke each other out, do whatever. Look for finishes, look for bonuses. There's a reason why these fighters are getting rewarded for bonuses. What the fuck is wrong with you people? He flipped him off. You move on. What are you going to shit on the guy for? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's nonsense. Now, yes, we are biased. We like Chris. He's a good guy. We're biased. But we also are biased towards good fights. We want to see guys go out there. And he flew to fucking London on short notice to fight. And he's walking down. Eventually, his hands down. He's like yelling at the dude, let's fight. That's what you want to see. So at the end of the fight, a guy flies to London on short notice. He's looking for a bonus. Win or lose, the guy wants to put on a show for the fans. He's disappointed because his partner is just like, I just want to win. I don't want a bonus. He flips him the bird. Walks out of the cage, goes fuck off. At the end of the day, they apologize. It's over. It's water under the bridge. But it's just nonsense. When I saw the shit online, it's like, guys, like, what do you want to see? What are you looking for? Jesse is a big Adesanya fan. Adesanya plays. He fights to win. He's very smart. He's not the most exciting at all times. Sometimes he is, but most of the times it's been kind of meh. So Jack Hermansson going out there, we understand why he did this.
Yeah,
what do you think?
like smart fighters, but I also like entertaining fighters. Just because I enjoy a fighter who is smart doesn't mean that I don't enjoy a fighter who likes to get in there and fight recklessly. I mean, look at Justin Gaethje. He goes in fucking head first, and he takes every fucking shot to his head that's thrown at him in an effort to slip something past the hands and land on his opponent. So I love exciting fighters. Yes, I understand smart fighters, but I don't think Chris Curtis was wrong. And to go somewhere on short notice and to go that much of a distance on short notice to put on a show, I think he deserves a little more respect than he's getting.
People are saying it's Chris's fault. He was walking him down. He was running after him. Like, what was Chris? And he kept on going right back to the center. He's like, let's fight. Kept on pointing at the mat. Let's go. Let's go. What did you want Chris to do? Oh, he should have done so. That's why we need to get Chris back on the show. I don't know how you change the game plan. Should he have run too? Should Chris get in and out too? You got two guys running around in the cage. How do you not? You have
Then they
one.
both would have gotten shit on in that
It
fight.
would have been a jog fest of guys just a track, just running laps on each other. Like motherfuckers out there. Chris, it's Chris's fault. What the fuck? What do you want him to do? The dude's walking down Jack and resetting, saying, "Yo, stand here and fight. I want to fight." Then there's a flurry against the fence where most of these fights, most of these strikes that landed, these 100 strikes, were in one fucking flurry. And I think it was in the second round where Chris was against the cage and Jack had a moment. He was just unloading, letting him go. He was hitting on the fucking arms of Curtis, right? Curtis was blocking everything. Now, I'm sure it didn't feel good, but Jack was fucking unloaded on him. That was a moment. Okay, here we go. Back to running? You're about to try to finish a dude, and then you're like, let's start running again. Makes no sense. That's all I got to say about that. Let me know in the chat what you guys think about Hermanson versus Curtis.
Percules says Jack's now a champ. He should be fighting like that, bruh. And your co-main event. Fucking trolls, clueless casuals says JJ. Christelle says it's definitely not Chris's fault. He wanted to fight. Henry Down says Chris's stock went way up. Dominic Reyes says mad at Curtis for flipping someone off, but will cheer Nate Diaz for doing it.
I mean, tell me about it. Makes no sense. Nate Diaz loses every fucking round in the Leon Edwards fight. The last round he catches him with one slap. And it gets Leon off balance. He throws the finger up instead of finishing Leon Edwards. He's like, ha! He's like, yeah, motherfucker. Like people think he's God's gift. Chris Curtis goes in there and he's flipping off the bird because the guy doesn't want to fight. It's the end of the world. That's it. That's the MMA fan base.
People are just looking for someone to hate. I don't think it matters what he did.
It's nuts. 1 minute they're sucking his cock. The next minute, oh, how dare you want to fight? Like, it's just nonsense. Absolutely not. I'm reading these tweets and I'm like, what is wrong? It's these fucking people that don't even think before they tweet. They don't even think before they talk. If you had a card full of Jack Hermansons, what kind of card would that be? Think about it. Running and resetting. Well, it was smart. Imagine 14 fights of that shit. I'd blow my fucking brains out. Here we go. So another Curtis over here. Curtis Blaydes gets a massive win in a weird way. As Tom Aspinall throws a kick, it lands on the thigh of Curtis Blaydes. That's it. It's over. 15 seconds. I thought it was 19 seconds. 15 seconds. And that is it. It's over. A very disappointing way to end the night. A very disappointing way to end a card that was underwhelming. Just a mess. A hot mess of a night. UFC London, Saturday night. But I'm very happy for Curtis Blaydes. I am. Because I like Curtis. I think he's a nice dude. I like Tom Aspinall, too. I don't have any hate for either of these guys. Whoever won that fight, I was good with. But Curtis, we had money on him, so that worked out well. So what's up with main events 2 in a row where an injury ends the card and ends the night? What in the holy hell is up with that? 2 in a row, injuries ended. What do you guys think about Tommy Aspinall? I really hope I don't think he's seriously injured. He was out drinking and having fun with his buddies after the fights. So it seems like he's fine. Hopefully he doesn't need surgery. But what's next for both guys?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Kind of dope.
And speaking of blowing your brains out, imagine if Lee Harvey Oswald or James Earl Ray were more like glove touch.
Oh boy.
All right, let's get some comments over here from the chat about the main event. Hopefully we get some saves tonight. We can take some phone calls. I am fired up tonight. Let's go.
Points plain and simple. Chris lost. I did Chris. He's a straight up dude.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, he's not ranked. He came in on short notice. I don't think his stock really goes down in any way. So he shouldn't be upset about that. But boy, oh boy, the fans were really on my man.
MMA-Holes, do you think your baby's first word will be fuck it? Her first word was dad. That was her first word. Nate gonna shock the world again very soon, says Khabib Goat. Mike Jones says no glove touch, eh? Cheeto says Curtis might be a champion someday, and Aspinall probably won't now.
That's crazy, man. Well, I mean, if Ngannou is still there, Curtis got a problem. He can't get past that too. But if Ngannou is gone, I mean, Curtis legit could be a champ. No doubt about it.
I don't think Aspinall did it intentionally.
Aspinall.
I hope they fight again in the future, says Ryan Sexton. Damn Savage says Blaze said no rematch. He won't risk his rank. Did someone say Maker's Mark? Yeah, I know. I could go for a glass right now. Matt W says Till pulled out for leg injury. If he fought, imagine Co and Main break their legs. LOL.
Anyway, hit the fucking like button. 84 likes, 170 people watching. What are we doing over here? Hit that like button and let's say wonderful, wonderful in the chat. It's time for Save the Show. This is the part of the show where we have 5 minutes on the clock. Any donation that comes in, we extend. So $2, 2 minutes, $5, 5 minutes, so on and so forth. And if we get enough donations, we will open up the phone lines, talk about this card some more, talk about whatever. Let's go, baby. Good luck to everybody. I don't know why I'm saying good luck. What am I saying good luck for? I have a new timer over here, so let's do this. Okay, here we go. We're going to start it up and begin. The clock has begun. Thank you guys for hitting the like, and thank you for the donations that have come in tonight. And we have a donation. Here we go. An extra 20 minutes to add to the clock. Sinosi, drop in. Anzalone, yeah. Michael Anzalone. Michael Anzalone. Watch out, here he comes with the wrench friend, heart and soul of the holes, Mrs. Steely girlfriend. Time out, trolls. Welcome to the dead end. Cock so big that you can't even comprehend. Boston grown, making bitches mold on the timestamp throne while the chat room's sold. Hold up, save the show for the tales will be told about Michael Anzalone. Shout out to Sanosi, baby.
Watch this PPV ends with an injury. Whoever betting on these unders has a voodoo doll, I swear.
It's crazy, right? Sinosi with the $20 donation. That is 20 more minutes, 4 minutes on the clock over here. We're guaranteeing some phone calls. If you want to extend the show, drop a donation. And thank you, Sinosi, for being so wonderful, wonderful. Look at the beautiful Anns. You miss Anns?
You know what's funny? I was talking to him today.
You were talking to Michael?
Yeah.
But he's dead.
I was talking to him.
Oh.
I saw his mask card on our coffee bar, and then I just started talking to him.
Oh. What did he say?
I don't know. He didn't respond.
Please,
Yo!
I'm begging you. Don't ever buy another UFC pay-per-view again.
Another 50 minutes. Come on. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't want your money.
Pussies.
Pussies. I don't want your money. Pussies. 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 Pussies.
Here we go. $50 donation. What?
Pussies. Money. Pussies.
Come on.
Pussies. You're a moron. I don't want your money. Money. Pussy. Pussy. Money.
Let's
Pussy,
go.
Pussy. I don't give.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Cheers, you wonderful people.
Woo!
Phil fucking Star supporting the show.
Baby.
$50 dono, $250 left on the clock. We got some 70 minutes. Let's go. Thank you very much, Phil Star. What a savage. Wow, $50 dono. All right, jump in our Discord. There's a link in the description. We're going to take some phone calls tonight. We're going long. We're going deep into the evening. Cannot wait to talk to the peeps. Lot to talk about.
Super chat.
Yoder dropping a 50? What?
Add some minutes.
Come on, baby.
That's
Let's
2
go.
hours total.
That's 2 on the button?
On the button.
All right, so everything else that comes, so we got guaranteed 2 hours.
Super chat.
This 2 minutes goes to the next week.
Hashtag save the hose.
Save the hose, baby. Woohoo! All right. Guaranteed 2 hours of show savage. And that 2 minutes goes to next week's show over there. So we got guaranteed 2 more minutes to next week. Thank you. If you want to extend the show next week, we'll drop a donation. Shout out to the MMA-Holes for supporting the program. You guys are all wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Lots to talk about.
Feel free to call in tonight, Glove Touch. I'd be happy to talk to you.
Yeah, let's talk to the Glove Touch. Let's straighten this out. Let's figure this out. But this is the card that we were talking about earlier. A little underwhelming, but there are some things to talk about. Future matchups. Paddy Pimblett, the train moves on. Molly, train moves on. Our friends Jordan and Chris Curtis had a little stumble in the road. What can they do to bounce back? What did you think about their performances? And then the underwhelming rest of the fights. You want to talk about Paul Craig?
I want to talk about so much, Moss. I have so much on my mind.
So much?
I could. This 2 hours could be a whole fucking session, Moss.
All right. Well, Wednesday's going to be a therapy session with our friends. Hopefully we get Chris as well. but we got Jordan, so we'll see how that goes.
JBM don't play.
Let's see.
Do you have a glass up here so I can get myself some Maker's Mark? I could use a nice winding down drink.
Go for it.
Do you have a glass up here?
No, I don't actually.
Oh, shit. I gotta go get one.
Okay, we got another 2 minutes next week. 4 minutes.
We missed you too. So far, I lost 30 pounds.
Oh, shit. Congrats, Mike H.
30 pounds.
Congratulations. That's quite the accomplishment.
That's awesome. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, by the way, Mike, I checked on your guys' order because I saw Ann saying it in the chat the other night. It is on its way. Your guys' order is on. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know why it's taking so long, but it is on its way. I promise you will be receiving your orders. I just, I have no control over that. So all I can do is check on the status of it.
So 4 minutes next week. Got it written down. Guaranteed 4 extra minutes. Thank you guys. Appreciate the support. You guys are all fucking awesome, baby. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, phone lines will be open. Discord, there's a link in the description down below. It's super easy to find us. Right on the right side, you'll see our logo. You just hit call. Just stand by. We will take all the phone calls tonight. We want to talk to you, the people. It's been a minute since we've spoken to the MMA-Holes after the break. So we'll be right back after this quick message here.
Excuse me. I'm going to go get a glass for some Maker's Mark.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me reset the clock. Boop. There we go. I got to get used to this. What kind of thing did I set up here? Pause. All right.
That's right, that one, Gur. Are you going to drink with me? Let's go. Let's get a Maker's Mark going.
And Gummy Time, CBDX.com.
Conceive, believe, achieve. Shut the f*** up.
Cause I'm a CBDX.com boy. We sell legal, Delta ATHC. It will get you very strong. We sell gummies, yeah. Buzz-based oil in a cell, and they post on Twitter. Oh yeah, hey, on CBDX.com. You better get with them. You're gonna get real high. You're gonna get that tree. You're gonna get real down loud from the island boys. You're gonna get all down. And so from the ground, you be smoking bud, you be smoking trees. We a different breed. You smoking green and pearl, and then you create a hurt, yeah. You better get with CBDX.com, cause we some CBDX.com boy. You better tap in on the website, Island Boys, right now.
Let's be honest, when it comes to underwear, there's nothing more important than comfort. Why empty your pockets for generic underwear that loses comfort, quality, and style when you can slip into a pair of Sheath and get even more out of your daily wear? With Sheath underwear, you can treat your jewels like royalty as they are given their own private sanctum, keeping them secure and you in a state of bliss. Get 20% off Sheath now using promo code MMA-Holes. That's MMA-HOLES with the link in the description below.
And for the ladies?
Absolutely! Sheath isn't just for men. Ladies can now experience Sheath's style, comfort, and functionality too. Sheath for women is crafted using a signature modal elastine fabric blend for form-fitting breathability that will not affect the natural pH environment or the microclimate of the skin while producing that long-lasting, unimpeded comfort. Use promo code MMA-Holes, MMA-HOLES, for 20% off at sheathunderwear.com.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. The MMA holes are about to take some phone calls tonight. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. La da 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 da. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Discord. All right, hop into Discord. Let's take some fucking calls.
Some people better be careful in that Discord. Just saying.
CBDX.com.
Might be eating your words.
Let's jump in here. I will be having a purple HHC. And let's see where this takes me. Cheers. Ooh, that grape one.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That grape one tastes delicious.
Ah.
Whoa. Yo, the grape is the best flavor. Okay. Yeah, the grape is that's banging.
I swear to God, Moss.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I know. Jesse just read a message. Was that a DM or?
No, it was in the fucking Discord, Moss. I'd be happy to discuss it.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. Here we go. Okay, that's that.
I can't fucking...
All right, I'm just setting up the Discord here. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's we'll take patrons first, then we'll roll into everyone else. If you want to give a call, super simple. You just jump on in the Discord. You're gonna see the MMA Holes logo over there. You click on that logo. You like right click, whatever, and you hit call, and you can talk to us. Let's take this call first. It's good to talk to everybody. Sinosi 1.5 King. What's going on, man?
I'm the best.
You're the best. How you doing, bud?
Wonderful, wonderful. It's been a weird 2 weeks without this.
Yeah, man. It's been a while since we've all had our conversations.
Exactly. So first thing I just want to address. It costs only $40 to $50. Portable battery. Use it for your phone.
Oh, yeah. When I used to do events, I had a giant battery pack. I made sure that everything was charged up. Like, I don't know. He's a kid. I don't know what you want me to say.
I'm just saying, for anyone in the future who wants to do this shit on a phone, just bring a full battery. I did it with international travel. It became very useful.
Yeah. You got to have backup plans and this and that. And a lot of these places, too, I don't know how XMMA worked. A lot of them have outlets. I guess XMMA didn't have any outlets over there. I guess there's no power in the building where you could leave the phone somewhere for a sec and charge. I have no idea.
That's why you bring multiple. Anyway, yeah. I'll get to the event so that way Jesse doesn't try to strangle him through
Dude,
the
I'm
screen.
like on the edge. I'm like standing at the complete edge of a cliff right now.
Okay, we'll talk about something more pleasant then, to kind of ignore that then.
Thank you.
All right, so first thing I've had a thought of, Molly McCann, I don't think since Cyborg we've had really a flashy KO artist in a while.
Yeah.
And I think it keeps... Go ahead, sorry.
Do you? I don't know. Do you consider her? I don't consider her a KO artist. She just got 2 in a row, but if you look at her resume, it's a lot of decisions.
But if she continues this, she's going to change that whole perspective. Is the point I'm trying to get to. That if she keeps doing these spinning elbows and shit like that, she will change the way people look at her.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. How old is she now? She's 32. So I mean, she's not like incredibly old, but she's not super young either. She is on a 2-fight finish streak. She's a very aggressive the way she fights. But I mean, I would have to think, you know, you start fighting these other girls that are a little bit more higher on the ranking system. This bizarre hurricane attack of hers is really going to do nothing to those girls.
No, but I think I think it stands out for me just because of the fact that we don't get that many finishes in women's MMA as much. So the fact that she's doing this twice in a row in her fights kind of lands with me a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to shit on Hannah Goldie, but Luana Carolina and Hannah Goldie aren't quite like, you know, breaking down the barrier of women's MMA. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I will take the victory when we can get it. Whenever it's exciting. Women's MMA fights, 9 out of 10 are boring.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, so I did put a thing on Discord that was kind of in the general chat. I linked you guys. It's about Amanda Nunes. I don't know why they keep giving her main event fights. If you look at the picture I sent, top 5 worst UFC pay-per-view numbers, she's on 3 of those.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, I'll pull it up again.
Yeah, a while ago, but I'm reiterating it. Why are you putting her on a main event card again?
Well, it's the second pay-per-view, right, of the month, so maybe they care less. I don't know. Their pay-per-view numbers have been trash lately, so this isn't going to help the situation, but I just think they're just trying to squeeze every dollar out of their fan. That's what they're trying to do here. I don't even think they give a shit about pay-per-view numbers anymore. I guess they're making so much in sponsorships and at the gate where pay-per-view numbers don't mean much. But yeah, it does make you scratch your head. I got to say this, though. The first fight was very good against Pena, and I think the second one's going to be very entertaining as well. But does it get me excited? Do I wake up that morning and be like, oh my God, Nunes, Pena 2? I don't get that excited about it. But putting that aside, it should actually be a decent fight.
Fight, yes. Money, that's the sad part, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I think pay-per-views don't mean much to them anymore. It's weird. Like, well, at the end of the year, you know, they're going to have their DIAZ HELWANI, which will squeeze some bucks out of the people. You know, Conor's going to come back, and Makhachev versus, you know, I think Makhachev and Oliveira, I even think that one's going to be kind of duddy. It's a good, really solid pay-per-view, but I'm curious on what time of the day it's going to be on. And Oliveira is not known to really be a pay-per-view draw, so this year might be a dud with pay-per-view buys.
You guys who don't speak English, that'll be very fun.
Yeah, I mean, the fight itself is great. Like, that is a fantastic matchup. It's going to really prove a lot to us as fans, but when it comes to pay-per-views, I think just a lot of people are going to steal it.
Okay, so I have a quick question before I head out. What do you guys think? What pay-per-view this year do you think has made the most money for them? I mean, they haven't really released much numbers, but which one would you estimate has or is gonna be the one that makes them the most money?
Before the year is up?
Yeah, before the year is up.
You just got to bring back Conor. That's it. You bring back Conor. That's it. It's a wrap. You know, these pay-per-views aren't. What's that?
Without Conor.
All right, without Conor. I tell you what, KHAMZAT and DIAZ is gonna sell. I don't know if it like does Conor numbers, but it's gonna sell because DIAZ is a proven, like, he's a star, no doubt about it, and KHAMZAT's got that fucking hype, and people are gonna be really interested to see, is he gonna be the hitman for the UFC? Will we see an incredible upset? So even though it's a shit card, I think those two as a main event is gonna sell.
I'll tell you what card I think it hasn't been announced yet. If they get Per and Izzy, that might make so just because of the history. I say maybe. It depends on what else they put on that card.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. I think Izzy he's a star. He's fantastic. He could be the best middleweight of all time. But Izzy is not a pay-per-view draw. He's not.
No, but that's the only way. I mean, it's gonna probably be Oliveira and Makhachev that's gonna probably make him the most money this year, because I don't see Conor coming back till 2023, unfortunately, at this rate, unless they sneak him up in the last minute in a December card, which would make him a lot of money for the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm going to look UFC 280. I'm curious what time that's going to be at. That's the big thing. I understand, like Khabib kind of got buried when he had that, what was it, against Poirier? They did it earlier in the day because of the Abu Dhabi thing. But I think, oh, here we go. Oh, it's at a normal time. It's at, oh, okay. So this is different. Yeah, I think the UFC is not going to make the mistake they made last time, because that's what they did. They made it early in the day with Khabib, and the numbers didn't it didn't work out as well. Whereas this one here is at 6 p.m. Eastern time, according to Tapology at least. So if that's the case, this could be a fairly big card.
They need it. They really need it. I think, yes, ESPN has helped them, but I think overall it's hurting the brand in some ways. Long term.
Yeah.
With all the increases in prices and stuff.
I hope the pay-per-views keep tanking. And listen, I don't want the UFC to go out of business or anything, but I hope they keep tanking so we can change the motto. We can switch it up a little bit. And there's, there are packages where we can buy that, will be all included. We won't be hit over the head for $200 a month with everything all, it's just nuts what you're paying now, especially this month, where you have 2 pay-per-view events at $75 a piece on top of your ESPN Plus, on top of your Fight Pass or whatever the fuck else is going on. It's crazy.
I got rid of it, man. After seeing that announcement, I got rid of it. I couldn't. I said, nope, that's the last straw. I ain't paying $10 for ESPN Plus. I can just pirate it. I'll be honest. No.
Yeah. I'm curious. Life and Logic in the chat saying, well, wait till the contract with ESPN expires. I don't know. When is the contract up? Do you know, Jess? ESPN? UFC ESPN contract? I'm curious. Let's see.
I'm not. Wasn't it like a 6-year contract, if I'm not mistaken?
It's a long contract. I remember that much. It wasn't a short one like they did with Fox. I think Fox was like 3-4 years.
Here we go. 5-year, 100. Wow, it's only 5 years. And it started in 2019. 150 million per year.
So we've only got about 2 years left.
Oh, boy.
Well, they chose a good time for that. I'll only say for one reason, and then I'm going to head out. UFC 300 coming up. That'll help the numbers a little bit if they do it correctly.
Wow, man. I wonder what's going to happen. Like, is ESPN going to try to lock them up and keep them around, or the pay-per-view buy is going to be too low where UFC shops around, and does ABC swoop in or something? You get like a big network deal?
Ooh. ABC might be. That's why they're trying to pander to more. Okay, I can see that.
Wait, but ABC is part of ESPN, right? Aren't they like owned by the same company or some shit? Isn't it Disney?
Yeah, Disney. They both have Disney in their hands.
Yeah. Yeah, Disney's got the bucks. I'm curious what they're going to do. Man, could you imagine, though? You know what would be wild? Like, all of a sudden, they go back to their own thing. Like, everything's on Fight Pass. And it's like one price for everything. I wonder if they probably can't. No, they can't afford that. Not yet.
I don't think so. I think ESPN has them by the balls. That's as mainstream as you get for sports. You really can't go anywhere else after. I mean, you could try, but
it's interesting.
I hope to get out of that contract or figure out something else. Anyway,
yeah.
I'm heading out. You guys have fun. Just do not kill glove touch yet.
Dude,
remember,
I feel like this guy thinks it's a fucking joke.
No, I think he's serious about it.
Go read the Discord and tell me if you change your mind.
No, I think he's acting like a kid. I think that's it. All right, Sonosi. Thanks for the call, man. Let us go. He's not saying it anymore. He's not letting us go. All right, who else do we got here? Call in, guys. We want to talk to you. It's interesting. I don't know. I'm going to get high in a second, so I'm going to be all fucked up. But it is interesting, the conversation about the ESPN contract with pay-per-view numbers not doing well. The UFC is doing just fine. And ESPN's clearly making money. But what the fuck is glove touch? Habib Goat's been out for a while. I lost my whole train of thought. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We do patrons first. If you're on hold, stand by. We will get to everybody. Let's take Pulse. Hey, Pulse, how you doing? Pulse, you there? Pulse. Going once, going twice, going Pulse. Are you there, Mr. Pulse? Gonna hang up. Okay, thank you, Pulse, for coming by. Let's see what we got here. A little Chill Zone. You there, Chill Zone?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Ann. How's it going?
I'm doing good. I want to.
Wonderful.
Hello, Chris.
Nice. All right. So, what are your thoughts? Fights Saturday night. What do you say?
Boring.
Yeah. I feel like it's so disrespectful for us as fans to be like, you guys suck. That was boring. Because these guys are going in there risking their lives. And then knuckleheads like us are like, it's boring. But it's our job, right? We have to say what we see. And it sucked, right?
Yep, it sucked.
Yeah. Okay. So
Definitely sucked.
Give me your perspective. We had some interesting stories. Even though it was a little boring, there were some interesting things to pull out of it. So what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I did like it. There goes my broken. Yeah, I did like Molly fighting. Everybody can say what you want. She's a character, but she says what she's gonna do, and she did it. So, she's not afraid to go for it. At least she makes it exciting and not boring. Mm-hmm. So, and Paddy. Sorry, Jordan, but I picked Paddy to win.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry. I just had this feeling the last one. I go, no, changing it.
Well, you made a good pick for sure. Were you nervous in that first round?
Yeah. I was in the first round. I was like, whoa, I'm like, Paddy got it right at the end, but Jordan, I think Jordan has nerve. Then all of a sudden, that second round, oh my God, and I got your reaction, I clipped it, and your reaction was just the best.
My heart dropped. I hated that I had to say something nice about Paddy because, I do like Pimblett. I really do. He's a fun guy. Just the situation sucks for us because, of course, we're Team Jordan over here. But Paddy looked good.
Yeah, he did. He looked good. And Paddy got the win. I wish Jordan would have got the win, too. I like them both. But, hey, at the last minute, I just did. And poor Chris. Curtis. Oh, man. I was just, like you said, I was seeing on Twitter in the comments, I'm just like, whatever. Usually I put something, but I get tired of people, coming at me. Anyway, so I just read them like you did, and it's like, stupid people, I ain't gonna follow them anymore, I ain't gonna support them.
Yeah, people are nuts.
Who cares? You guys love it when Nate does it all the time.
Yeah, it's weird.
Even Cowboy flip people off. It's like, who cares? The guy did it. I'm sorry. The guy, he ran.
Well, the same people, I guarantee you.
Right there in that one round that you're talking about, and I was like, yeah, okay, he might KO him out, might get TKO. No, it's like, you just stop.
I guarantee I guarantee about 75% of the people that were shitting on Curtis for getting upset about Jack not fighting shit on Israel Adesanya. I guarantee the same people go on Twitter, and when Izzy has a dud of a fight, they shit on Izzy. But in this case, they're like, nah, fuck Curtis. Jack Hermanson had an incredible game plan. It's like, what?
No, I don't think he did that good, really. He just, like you said, went in, moved, ran away, and that was it. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, I wanted to see something because he went all, he traveled all that way. It's just like, what the heck, wants to get the bonus or something, like you said, wants a fight. For the fans, that's what we want. We like the KOs, we like TKOs, we like the, submissions. We want to see fights. Sometimes the decision fights are okay, but not all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't mind decisions as long as they're competitive or whatever. I don't mind it. And I understand. Listen. At the end, I get why Jack did what he did. I get it. I get why he did it. But Jack, should and then again, he did apologize. Like, it's not like Hermanson, when he was literally getting the bird flipped to him as Chris was leaving, and Jack was apologizing to Curtis. So that confused me even more with the fans. It's like, dude, the guy that you're defending was literally apologizing to the fans, and the guy that was flipping him the bird. Like, it doesn't make any sense, Twitter.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too, because he definitely was apologizing. He apologized right, and I'm just like, did you not see the same thing watching? Did you not see what he said?
Yeah. Come on, people. Wake up.
He said, it's like, gosh, dang. And the main event, man, I was like, oh, that sucks. Another injury, and first they don't get the fight when it's the second one, like you said. That's weird. I don't think we've ever seen that happen before. Two 2 events in a row that happening. I've never done the main event where they both had to go out because of injury.
That has to be a first, yeah.
I have never. I don't think that's happened. I've never seen. I don't think it has.
I love Curtis Blaydes. I love his face. Like, he has this goofy, dopey face. Like, and when it happened, he's like, "Oh, rude." what is that? We gotta.
You knew he okay. He won. He's like, "What the heck?" He's the look on his face, like, "What the heck just happened?"
Oh, I gotta interview this guy, man.
15 seconds.
He's got that constant confused look on his face, and yeah, he felt bad for the guy.
And it said, I think Savage said it. I think I saw it, that he said he probably not going to do a rematch or do it over. Which in a way I don't blame him.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I don't need the rematch. There's other fights you could put together at heavyweight. We move on. You know.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, guys, I would kill to do what Glove Touch is doing. You do not know how. Oh, I would just love to be able to do that, guys. You know, I get upset when I see it, and I understand I have nothing against Glove Touch. And when I saw he did a good job on him, not putting him down, but it's just like, never mind. I'm not gonna say anymore.
Yeah, listen. In the beginning, the first year, I did everything for free.
It's such a beautiful opportunity being handed to you on a silver fucking platter.
Yeah,
and you're just smearing the food all over the platter. You're not eating any of it, and you're just fucking throwing it back at the person who made it for you.
Here's the problem.
I would love to do that. I mean,
the connections that you make from these events are the value of that outweighs the pay. You make these connections now. You build the foundation.
I'm not getting paid. Like,
that is your pay.
Drives me fucking insane. You have no fucking clue what you're getting out of this.
Yeah, it's crazy. You're literally.
Oh God, I just want to fucking lose it.
The problem is, kids now, they just feel like they're entitled to this.
They're due. Like you have to bend over backwards to make them happy. Like no. That's not how it fucking works. I'm sorry. Life doesn't work that way, bro. I hope you're fucking ready to get smacked in the fucking face with a little bit of fucking reality, because it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
He's sitting cage side.
It's like you said. It's like I don't know. I think the younger people suspect too much. I mean, I think you guys give them that's a lot. I mean, like you said, I realize he goes and pays whatever to get it, but it's like, I don't know. If I had the money and stuff, I would love to do it. Look, the local that we have around here, King of the Cage mostly, nothing comes. He wants to come out to this part, Oregon. I don't know, but I make connections with King of the Cage. My fighters were guys I supported and fighting. Every time we went.
And we're putting you on the cage in Oregon. Don't say it. Be careful. You're gonna be out there asking the questions.
I would love it. Yeah, be King of the Cage. That's all I ever see. Most out here is what I've seen. So,
all right, if you want to go to King of the Cage and sit cage
I would
side,
love to send you in.
We will send you.
Hit me up, man. I will get you set up.
Like, we're not kidding.
I've got someone who wants to get into Bellator right now. I think in Washington. So we're trying to get him into that. Like, I've got people lined up. So feel free, if you want to fucking do that shit, reach out to me. I got you covered. I will get you taken care of.
That's right.
Mike could probably kill me.
Mike will be the cameraman. And you go out there, you ask people how long their dicks are, and away we go, right?
You go. Hey, how long does it take you to have sex in bed with your girlfriend or wife? Really?
Yeah. See, perfect. All right, Ann's in. That's it. How about Ann and Kendall together, like a tag teaming? That'd be great.
I love it.
All right. Well,
Kendall. Yeah, that'd be great. Kendall's awesome.
Yeah, she's good peeps.
She
All right.
She does a good job. Anyway, that's enough about. Anyway, yeah. Okay, Yeah, that would be great. But I think the Bellator, like you said, is in Washington. I think Tacoma, way up.
Wait, what'd you say?
It's in Bellator. Is going to be in Washington, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's in Washington.
Oh yeah,
what date? So.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if that guy went to that event, the last Bellator event. I didn't even see it. Did you? Did you have a guy that was going?
Ryan, it's for the next one.
Oh, the next one?
We're waiting on our press passes, but we haven't heard anything back yet.
All right, well, we got to follow up with that.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, I'm just thinking out loud. Sorry, gummies are kicking in.
You gummies.
What do you think about Paul Craig and his lobster attack on Volkan Ozdemir.
I don't even want it. Yeah. Yeah.
That was amazing, right? He was coming in like it was like he had no legs. It's like he was fighting with no legs. I don't know what was going on. It was weird.
I just got a picture of that.
Paul
Something
Craig.
on my face did pretty bad. Anyway,
I still like-
get that on my head.
I still like Paul Craig. I'm a
I
fan.
just like it was kind of funny to watch.
Dude fought like he was an amputee. All right.
Yeah, and he's like on the ground going, "Come on, give him to me." Like, yeah, like he's gonna go to the ground. And,
Did you see the ref in that fight? The ref looked just like Volkan Ozdemir. Like it looked like he was fighting two Ozdemirs. You see that?
Yeah.
It was two fucking Volkan.
Oh.
Let's see, Volkan versus Paul Craig. I want to pull this up. All right, Ann. Anyway, all right, Ann. We got to take some more calls here. Any last words to the people?
I love the MMA-Holes, and thanks to everybody that puts money in so we can talk and everything. But
Hell yeah.
I love all you guys. Love you too. Keep doing what you're doing. Love all the MMA-Holes. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, Ann. Have a great night, okay?
You too.
There's Ann.
Wonderful.
I like how she goes, bye. At the end, I cut her off on that. But you know how you, bye?
My grandmother does that.
Bye. It's so sweet. It's so
Bye.
adorable. Bye. So here, look at this in the background. I don't know if you could see this. But yeah, Paul Craig, there was a meme going around about this too. I don't know what the meme is, but they said the dude had to fight two Volkan Ozdemirs. How do you expect him to win? You see him in the background? Mm-hmm. He's got to fight two Volkan Ozdemirs. Look, he's fighting two Volkan.
It's like something out of a movie.
That's why Paul Craig was on the... What the fuck just happened? That's why Craig was on the floor so much. Give the guy... Cut him some slack. He had to fight two guys. You know? Anyway. All right, let's see who else is on the line. It's going to get weird. Thing is going to get weird. What do you drink at Makers?
Yes. I haven't sipped it though. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me.
You know, it's weird. So let me just give you a review of this CBDX.com, our sponsor that I've just consumed. If I'm just sitting around, for some reason it hits me quicker and more effective. Like it nails me. But I was out in the yard at my family's and running around, I didn't feel a damn thing.
You're distracted and not focusing on the effects, maybe?
But when I got inside the house, it fucking hit me. It slammed me when I sat down and relaxed. To my marijuana friends out there, do you know what I'm talking about, or am I just fucking imagining this? Really bizarre, empty stomach?
It's kind of like being drunk. Like when I drink, if I have like a lot to drink and I'm moving around and doing things, I'm more distracted from what's going on, like from the buzz. Whereas if you're just sitting down and you have time to focus on the buzz, you feel more buzzed. It's kind of the same concept.
It's weird. I need to take more. No, I don't. But yeah, it's a bizarre thing. Like if I'm just chilling, it hits me quicker. But when I'm running around or I'm interacting with people, it doesn't really affect me at all. Everyone's different. Yeah, I think I'm just a head case. I think that at the end of the day, that's what it is. Are you excited about this event? We're going to take some more calls here in a second. But Pena versus Nunes. Talk to me, Jess. I know you love women's MMA. Talk to me about this main event.
Oh, I can't wait for this fight, Moss. This fight's not going to want me to stab myself in the temple with a pencil.
I may be in the minority here. I don't hate this fight. Because, Nunes lost her belt. Pena came in there and whooped her ass. And it was actually very entertaining. It was a sloppy slobber knocker of two girls socking each other until one went down. I like that. That's way better than a Jack Hermanson fight for me.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't hate it. I didn't really look much at the rest of the card.
I think the weed is kicking in on you, Moss.
I don't hate the main event. I don't hate it. Moreno versus Kaikar France. That's fire too. In fact, thank God we don't have to do Figgy again. And Black Beast coming back in the mix. Top three aren't bad. Not bad. Not bad, Jesse. Okay, let's take some more phone calls. I don't know why Mickey Mouse came out there. I have no idea. Is Postal calling in? Or is that... No. Oh, Post, call back. I don't know what the hell that is. Who's this? The Joints? All right, here. Let's see if the Joints is here. Two Joints, you there?
Krista Father, how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
You're a marijuana connoisseur. Do you eat edibles or you just smoke?
Once in a while I do edibles, Chris, but I mean, I've done them so often. I mean, I just know what'll work for me, and that's probably about 500 milligrams of a brownie or a cookie or something. And anything more than that, it's just it's just I know what works for me. So
okay.
But I mean, I'd rather smoke it though. I mean, it's just the riggedy diggity down here is just the best, bro. It just smells like a dead skunk.
Are you on a pirate ship right now? I hear a sail in the background.
No, Chris, I've got a made in China fan blowing on me. It's still 32 degrees here in Canada. Like, we're in a bit of a heat wave right now.
Oh, okay.
32 Celsius? Is that what you're trying to say? 32 Celsius? You
well,
guys...
whatever the conversion. Jesse, how are you doing? Like, I mean, put the business aside. Say hello to Canada. Like, let's be friends again. I missed you guys.
I missed you too, Two Joints. I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Well, Jesse, you didn't miss me. You're just saying that because I'm a paying customer. There was a lot of conflicting reports on where you guys went for your little holiday, and I didn't know which one to follow. So I mean,
what were the conflicting reports?
Oh, Jesse. Oh man. I mean, I honestly thought you guys went to like this hot yoga, you know, really kind of the hippie commune place where they served you quinoa and raisin, you know, just real healthy living for a week. But then some other folks were like, "Wow, it's a swingers, you know." 2 joints, you know, it's on the down low, but I'm like, as if you guys would, either one of you would let another person touch your body, you know what I mean? You guys are so in love, like there's no way. So I kind of put that off to the side, and yeah, you betcha. No, everything's good. I mean, I didn't see any of the fights because the Wi-Fi is just fucking terrible here. Damn Savage gave my Wi-Fi fucking IP to ISIS, the Taliban, and some Aryan Nation group in Arizona. Holy fuck.
Okay. So, well, you didn't miss much, so that's good.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen Monkey King got kind of choked out there, and Aspinall broke his leg. It was like, you know, that was about the most exciting part of that whole card, I think, from what I've seen and stuff. So I don't know, but yeah. So I got a place to live now, Moss. That's pretty tremendous, man.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, no shit. Fuck the Canadian government trying to find a brother a place, man. I just hung in there and I stayed sober. I just kept to my guns and it kind of worked out. So this isn't some success story. Don't fucking start writing a book or make up a fucking.
Oh god, I love you, Two Joints. You're the best.
But that's a bunch of shit. Fuck.
I do. You're the best. You can't take it. I love you.
No, you're on CBDX, and I think that's even. I just have more respect for you guys joining the dark side.
Well, Moss joined the dark side. I have not. I can't do it. I'm too paranoid.
But I'm just serious, man. The weather's just been so hot down here. Like all of June, it pretty much rained, right? So now we're having an awful problem with mosquitoes and bugs like that. And it's just so hot now. I'm just brown. I'm like lacquer brown. And like last night, I'm outside. And I'm like, I felt like one of those UNICEF kids on those fucking commercials. I got bugs and flies in me, and I'm all brown, and I'm fucking hungry. You know, like holy fuck. But the good news is apparently the hotter it gets, they'll start to dissipate. But they're really bad. I mean, holy shit.
Are we going anywhere?
Hey, I'm thoroughly enjoying this, Moss.
All right, well, Two Joints. I'm glad you got a new place. I'm happy for you. And I just. How do you get a reception on a pirate ship, though? Like the seas, the high seas over there. It sounds like.
Well, I'll have to tell you, be super honest with you, Chris. I'm in the middle of just so much going on, like the police station, the ambulance station, and there's 2 hotels and RVs and other homes. It's just a miracle I've even got any kind of reception. So, yeah, it's just been a long haul. I just can't do any emails or fuck all. But I mean, tonight is pretty cool. So, I mean, I got nothing to complain about. I just thought to give you guys a quick call. And
I appreciate that.
Tell you guys I think you're totally awesome, and all my friends in the chat.
Don't ever change, Two Joints. Don't ever change.
Yes.
Oh, no, we're all good here.
You can change a little bit.
No, don't change. I love Two Joints this way. He's the best.
Well, I honestly thought I seen something that the guru isn't in a wheelchair. I don't know if that's sparking some old flame, but I mean,
you guys love talking about this guy. I'm kind of over him.
Well,
you mean Condom Head?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of over this guy. Like, I just had enough.
Chris,
like,
I respect you so much. I'm with you on that, and I'll never mention his name again.
Thank you. All right, teachers, get out of here, man. All right, have a great night.
Yeah.
All right, come on. What are we doing here? What are you doing? I'm kind of sick of talking about this guy. Like, what the fuck's going on? I made the worst mistake was I showed his salami hair on the community post. Like, people can't get enough of this guy now. It's like, I just fucking made this guy famous. All right, what else we got here? We got a couple of calls here. Let's let the Shadow.
I could just fucking light someone on fire right now.
Shadow Dragon, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Shadow, you want to be my victim? I need a victim.
Okay, Jesse's coming after you, man.
I'm good on that.
Okay. So what's going on, Shadow? How you doing? You know, I had a dog named Shadow. She was she was a Akita mix.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, you remind me of that dog.
Oh, damn.
I love that dog. All right. Anyway, what do we got? What's going on?
Nothing much, you know. I ain't gonna lie. The Saturday's UFC fight night. That card was boring. I ain't gonna lie.
Why are you talking like that?
You thought it was boring? I could hear everything he's saying loud and clear, Jess. What are you talking about?
I ain't gonna lie.
He's not lying to us. It was boring. I agree.
Shadow, how old are you?
I'm 17. Man, you already asked me all this shit.
Yeah, we talked.
Okay, sorry, I forgot. I'm supposed to remember the ages of every fucking viewer in our audience. How old are you?
It's our friendly neighborhood Akita, for God's sake.
Jesus Christ, just tell me your age.
He said 17.
17 about the
weekend.
You want to do media?
We're recruiting 17-year-olds.
Slave labor.
Man on the street, 17 and under only.
So, the most card I'm hyped about for 2022 for the rest of this year is 280 right now.
Okay, you're excited about 280, correct? I'm sorry, there's a delay in my brain. It's not you. Definitely my brain. Yeah. So it's I blame it on gummies. So you think 280? That you're pumped up for that one, right? Okay, I am too. I'm with you on that. I like that.
I'm more hyped. All right, I'm more hyped about like the main event, Oliveira versus Islam. I still go with Islam right now.
Me too. Actually, I think I actually know Jesse goes at Oliveira, right?
I do, yes.
Yeah, so we're all in the same. Like you and me, Mr. Shadow, are in the same. Jesse, on the other hand, not so much.
Shadow, if you fought Sober Carl, who would win?
Ooh, not me. Nope.
You don't think you would win against Sober Carl?
No, not really.
Why are you trying to get Sober Carl into a fight?
Well, Sober Carl was a fighter. I'm just trying to be a matchmaker over here.
What the fuck? Wait, hold on, Shadow.
Wonderful.
We got a donation here from Tropical Tom.
It's hard to appreciate intangibles like experience and connections when you routinely burn them for clout.
Dude, don't even. All right, enough of this, because you guys are just gonna.
So true.
As soon as I start settling down, then you guys just reignite me, and I'm so fed up that like I'm ready to explode. So don't.
That probably is the most accurate donation ever. That's so fucking funny. I'm sorry, Shadow. There's a donation that came in that was pretty funny.
You're good. You're good. Okay, and then O'Malley versus Jan.
I love it.
Oh.
Yeah, I love that. Hey, do you think that though this is kind of a strange one with O'Malley, right? I mean, you've been slowly bringing this guy up. He comes off a fight with an eye poke, right? And it's a weird finish, and then it's like, okay, now fight Petr Yan. Like, don't you feel like that's a massive leap out of nowhere?
Yeah. Isn't Petr Yan the #1 contender, right?
Yeah, it's a weird matchup. I love it because I want to see Sean tested, but I feel like you've been really limping this guy up the rankings, and then all of a sudden now Petr Yan. It's a bizarre matchup.
Yeah, I don't think O'Malley. I think Petr Yan's gonna stop him again. Well, he didn't really stop him. Petr Yan's gonna defeat O'Malley.
What happens to O'Malley after Yan wins?
Sex change.
He fights in the top 10 again.
Yeah. Who would be his next opponent?
But Jess, you're getting ahead of yourself here right now. Like,
well, we all know Jan's gonna win, so you're not really technically ahead of yourself. We have to look into the future, Moss. Sean O'Malley's going to lose this fight.
Nothing's guaranteed. We had two.
Theoretically,
think about this.
Who does O'Malley fight?
It's a
very simple question.
We had 2 fights in a row, 2 cards in a row, where the main event ended in an injury.
Against Petr Yan, you think Sean O'Malley's gonna win?
What I'm saying is, you never know, right? You never know.
You're being a little what's the word I'm looking for?
I think there's no way to answer that because we have to see what happens here.
I'm saying theoretically, Sean O'Malley loses. who does he fight?
I say
Very
Pedro.
simple
They should
question.
run.
So run it back with Pedro. What about Cheeto?
Yeah, not bad, because Pedro was that, what was it, eye poke? So, yeah, not a terrible fight to put together.
I say fuck Pedro. He already beat him. I say Cheeto.
How did he beat him? It was
Because
an
it wasn't
eye
an
poke.
eye poke. It was a punch. It wasn't an eye poke. I did the
But
diagnosis.
the ruling was an eye poke.
It doesn't matter. The cornea was not torn from that. I'm a doctor. I know all. So Sean won that fight.
Oh yeah, I say yeah. We should. Yes. Oh yeah, that would be another good.
Cheeto. That's the rematch, right? Damn Savage agrees. Cheeto rematch. That's the only right answer there, Shadow.
Yeah, that actually is a pretty good fight.
See, I like this
Stop
kid.
it, Shadow.
This
You
kid
just
needs to
said
be-
Pedro. Now you're changing it up because Moss said it.
No, he's just
Have
we're
a mind
thinking
of
like
your
the
own,
same.
bro.
We're on the same page.
Disgrace.
Because when
Disgrace.
after the O'Malley and Pedro fight, I was like a week later. I saw all that shit on Instagram and Twitter, and it was a punch, not an eye poke. Well, that's what it says. It was an eye poke, but it was a punch. Like I literally rewatched it slow mo.
Are you? You're not saying that because Moss said that?
No, I did my research.
That is
I
a
always do
punch.
my research after a fight card.
That's right.
I don't
This
know.
kid comes prepared. Don't.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds a lot like Moss, but okay.
He comes prepared. He knows what he's talking about. We got a wonderful, wonderful donation from Sonosi.
I identify as a 17-year-old, guys.
You're in.
Well, in this world, we accept it.
Only 17-year-olds. All right. Anything else, Shadow?
Oh God.
No, not really.
Okay.
Not
What'd you have for
really.
dinner tonight?
I had tacos.
Oh, okay.
Tacos.
What kind of? Now, did you have the real deal or did you go fast food?
Real deal.
Nice. So you guys, what do? You make the tortillas or whatever?
Moss, stop it.
The shells? You make that? How do you? How do you make it? Family makes it. What happens here?
He said you make the tortillas or
The taco shells? What are they called? Taco shells?
how do you make your tacos, Shadow?
How do you make them?
You just make them. What you mean? Hey, what do I put on it?
I love tacos, man. I gotta come over.
Tortilla.
Do you like soft or hard tacos?
I mostly like soft, but I can do hard tacos. Yeah,
I think, I'm with you. I think the soft taco is superior. I do.
Yeah, I don't mind. I eat mostly soft tacos. But
Bro, are you Hispanic?
Hard tacos fall apart. They just
You're not
they fall
Hispanic
apart
if
in your
you
hand.
like soft
And
tacos.
it's just
What
like
the fuck
it's
is
a
that
mess.
shit?
Like you need
Get
gloves.
yourself a nice crunchy ass taco, man. What the fuck?
soft is the
Whoever
way.
invented soft tacos?
It's like a mini burrito. It's
My
delicious.
God, my mom would murder me if I was eating a soft taco in front of her.
Can we change your name instead of Shadow Dragon, Soft Taco Dragon? Can we change it to that?
soft taco.
Yeah.
It's a fucking burrito, man.
That's
it's not a
so-
soft taco.
You know. Next Monday, if I come back on the call, I'll be soft taco dragon.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
Burrito dragon, not soft taco
No,
dragon.
it would be easier to remember you as Soft Taco Dragon because you call in the Shadow. Yeah. It's like
soft taco dragon.
okay. Yeah, it's like Cinnamon. Cinnamon came on. He was some other name, and like, nah, Cinnamon works. And now we always remember Cinnamon.
He was
It's like Shania Twain or some shit like that. All right. Well, Soft Taco Dragon, hey, man, I appreciate the call, okay?
Have a wonderful, wonderful night.
You too. Wonderful.
Oh,
See?
wonderful. All right, I
What's
like
up?
you, soft taco dragon.
So much better than Shadow Dragon.
You
All
better
right.
change that name ASAP, or I'll change it for you.
All right, here we go.
I've
Here's,
got the power.
keep calling in. We're going to get everybody here.
What kind of name is this? Sorry, we got to change this guy's name too.
OU812.
I think he ended the call.
Yeah,
He's not
they
in it
called once
anymore.
before. They're not. Okay, you're gone. Call back. Call back. Here we go. Here's your favorite, Jesse.
This Baker's Bar is not doing it for me, boss.
Doctor, you should have had what I had.
Ugh.
Dr. C. How you doing?
How's it going, folks?
Oh, Mr. Dr. C. Rocking the clear mic. I like
It's a
that.
perfect night to call, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yo, Manny, what is up, bro? Put me in a good mood, man.
Dude, I was afraid to call because I'm like, you know what? I bet if JBM could pick anyone to beat up, like physically, it would be either me or Kevin for Chicago for some reason.
Well, in all fairness to you,
Tonight's the glove
Dr.
touch.
C, as much as I like to give you a lot of shit, I give shit to people that I like the most. So don't worry, you're safe.
Oh, I feel the love. I feel the love.
Yeah.
Anyway, talking about O'Malley, you know, I'm with you, Moss. I think they really, I don't know what they're thinking. I mean, a loss really hurts a fighter, especially a fighter like him that's so out there and, you know, constantly talking about how he's the man. I think Ricky Simone would have been a perfect fight for him.
What?
So, okay.
Yeah. Ricky Simone.
Yeah, so listen, I think Ricky Simone mutilates O'Malley, and it's more risk, right? Like there's not as much to gain. If you lose to Peter Yan, well, you're supposed to lose to the former champ. You know, like that's not like, even if you lose, you still look good. You lose to Ricky Simone, guy on a nice win streak, but not quite on Peter Yan's level. That's a massive setback for O'Malley. So I think this is the reason why they're giving him a drastic run up. They probably feel everyone around him right now is a big problem. But if you lose to Peter Yan, you don't lose as much stock.
Yeah, but I just see Peter Yan is going to dominate him.
Oh, yeah.
I just see knees to the face of O'Malley and O'Malley going out.
Yeah, O'Malley's got he's got a problem with Peter. He does. But I tell you, yeah, he smokes Peter. It's crazy. You know, in the beginning, like I still don't understand because it does feel like we're moving him up too quick. But now that I have a little gummy in my head and I'm starting to think more reasonably, Jesse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think this is the reason because like Sonosi brings up a guy like what was his name again? What did he say? Fucking weirdhead. What is his name again? You just said it.
Ricky Simone?
Ricky Simone, thank you. I just had a complete brain fart. Ricky Simone is dangerous. Ricky Simone is savage right now, and he's lower ranked than Yan, so yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, if you want to, I mean, everyone else, you know, Song Yadong would have been a good fight. But Jose Aldo, if you really want to put him up against a guy that just stands up, I think Peter Yan is going to just take him down at will and just beat him up. I really don't know what they were thinking with that fight.
So, as a fan, just an MMA fan, who do you want to win this fight in Peter Yan versus O'Malley?
O'Malley. I mean,
yeah, me too.
It's not going to happen, but I mean, Jan's a phenomenal fighter, but I mean, as far as like the promotion and making fun fights, O'Malley, you know, he tries to do highlights.
Yeah.
Man, I'm afraid for him. This was a bad choice. But hey, good luck.
I don't like you anymore, Manny. I don't like you.
Who would you like? Wait, what?
Piotr Yan, bro.
You'd rather see Yan win this fight?
Fuck yeah. Piotr Yan wins the fight, and then he moves up again, and we see what should have happened in the first place.
Well, is it
beating the champ?
Is it because O'Malley called us the MMA buttholes? Is that why, Jess?
Oh, is that what he said?
Stay like last week, Xavier. Yo, the MMA buttholes. Hey, Sean, come to the MMA-Holes. Thank you for 10 motherfucking dollars. Go ahead. Plug it. What the fuck's an MMA hole?
What do you think about that eye roll, Jesse, at the end?
Someone's triggered.
All right, get back to Manny. Sorry about that.
You know what would have been a really nice fight? Peter Yan versus TJ Dillashaw.
Peter Yan versus wow. Okay, yeah. That is a really good fight. I like that as well. Well, who do you think wins, though? Is TJ going to beat Aljo?
TJ? I mean, I would say yes, but man, we saw Aljo just hug Peter Yan for 5 rounds, and that could definitely happen. I would say yes, but if Sterling has that game plan, I think it could work just as well with TJ because Yan is a better wrestler than TJ. So yeah, I would go Sterling, unfortunately, by decision.
Interesting.
What about you guys?
Pretty interesting. You can't count out Aljo. Aljo is on another level now. He's a very well-rounded fighter. He's a smart fighter. And when things get crazy, he gets you down to the ground.
Now that O'Malley called us the MMA buttholes, I hope he gets fucking murked inside that cage. Go fuck yourself, O'Malley butthole.
Buttholes?
Wow. With your fucking nasally ass voice.
Well, I tell you what, O'Malley, if you're not shook, come on the show. We have it all. I mean, we're at Arizona. We threw it out there on Twitter. Give it a retweet, friends. Let's make it happen.
I'm gonna go to his gym now and talk to him face to face and say, "What the fuck?
Come on, bruh.
What's going on?
Clear those sinuses and come on the show." All right, Manny. Speaking of nasally people, Manny, back to you.
Yes. Hey, last thing. Best finish or knockout so far this year. We're just over half the year. I'm trying to debate between McCann's spinning elbow or Michael Chandler's kick to
With the front kick.
Taking off Tony Ferguson's head.
Yeah, that front kick. Ooh, boy. Although that elbow was good, the front kick is in my lead. Yeah, I'm going with Chandler Ferg right now.
Chandler Ferg.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't go wrong. What about you, JBM? Or you can say another finish that you think has been best so far this year.
Shootsies, this is a tough question. Why you gotta ask me tough questions, man?
Because I want to distract you from the anger.
I like it a lot. I'm gonna go Massa Chandler Ferg. Can I have a minute to think about it?
It's crazy because you do have some crazy knockouts throughout the year.
I mean, oh boy, just for this year?
Yeah, for this year, up to this, so far this year.
Okay. Shit, man.
Super chat.
Hold on, Habib Goat coming in.
Mark my words, O'Malley will pull out a fight.
Whoa. Whoa, that would be a bummer. What do you think about that prediction?
O'Malley pulls out.
Yeah.
That would be the smartest thing to do. I actually encourage him to do that. For the sake of his undefeated streak or, self-proclaimed undefeated record, he should do that.
Interesting. Very interesting.
What about that?
Wonderful.
Hold on, Tropic Tom is interrupted.
I wonder if they offered Yen to Chito and Chito pressed for Dom. As a low-key fuck you, they slipped Sean to Yen to do a bypass.
Maybe.
Not impossible.
It's interesting. What were you saying, Manny?
Injury or fail a drug test if I was O'Malley.
Oh yeah, that's right. So O'Malley should fall out.
Hey, what about that body shot? Remember that Bush versus Bob Shukev or something like that?
I don't remember. What a body shot.
I'm still trying to think of what my best knockout is for this year.
I'm kind of falling into the abyss, Manny. So you might, my
Hold
logic.
on, I gotta think of what the best finish is.
Can't remember what I had for breakfast. Let alone George Bush's
We're already
knockout.
halfway through the year, so this is a tough question.
Oh, the Johnny Walker KO. Yeah, that was a good one.
Which one?
Man, I want to really give other knockouts a fair.
There were a couple pretty.
I just can't remember.
Fucking good ones this year.
But you do remember Ferguson, that is one that's in. I mean, that was something else.
Because it's recency.
It's not. I mean, listen. I know it's more recent than some of the others.
Tai Tuivasa.
That was good.
Yeah.
Still doesn't. I don't know. That was pretty good, but I don't know. The way Ferguson went out, he was out cold.
I'm trying to think earlier in the year, what were some knockouts that were pretty memorable?
Yeah, George Bush. Remember George Bush's knockout?
To me.
Yeah, that was like a body shot.
I remember that.
Yeah, the guy just crumbles and he just takes him out. Or I'm looking at another one right now. Herbert versus Tupiora.
Let me take a look at some of the. Hold on.
Or Topuria?
Let me take a look at some of these past fights.
Topuria, yeah.
And I'll let you know. Because
see, here's the thing. I gotta think, right? It probably was a good knockout, but I gotta think.
Yeah, but you gotta
remember that.
Yeah, you can't. It's not like you remember every.
You bring
every
up Ferguson
card.
versus.
Hold on.
Michael Chandler. I mean, we're talking.
But you have recency.
That's a mega. No, that's a mega knockout. That's like an oh shit.
All right, let me look at some of these past events for the year. Let's see. I'll just do past pay-per-views. I won't do all the events. I'll just do here we go. That was 2021. Here we go. 2022. Let's see. 270. Let's see if there was anything memorable on this card.
Oh man, she's literally. This is gonna take a while, Jess.
This was Ngannou versus Gane.
She's going through all the cards.
No, just the pay-per-views, just to see.
I mean,
there's only 4 pay-per-views leading up, or 5 pay-per-views leading up.
Lots. All right, we're gonna keep it on Jesse.
This is a huge, all unanimous on this. Oh, here we go. Morales. Nah, that wasn't memorable. Frivola Valdez. Not really memorable. Nah, nothing memorable on 270.
Well, I remember that with the Frivola one.
Not memorable.
Frivola really needed that win, but he knocked out someone that was not very known.
Nah, not memorable.
Get back on the show. He's a nice guy.
All right, so now we'll move on to 272, which was in March. Let's see. 272 was Covington versus Masvidal. Let's see.
I'm too fucked up to know what you're even doing right now.
Okay, Holland Oliveira. Kevin Holland versus Alex Oliveira. Do you remember that one?
Yes, that was actually pretty good. Not on the Chandler level, but it was good.
Sergey Spivak versus Greg Hardy was a knockout. Jalen Turner versus Malarkey.
Oh, yeah, Malarkey.
That was a pretty decent one.
Turner's a beast.
There was. Do submissions count, Manny?
No, this is knockouts.
So it's just knockouts. Okay.
Yeah, get with the program. Come on, man.
All right, so nothing. All right, that was 272. So let's move on to 273 now. There's only 5 events, so
Manny, look what you started.
Pretty quick. All right, 273.
I'm keeping our count for you, Moss.
All right, here we go. UFC 273. Volkanovski versus the Korean Zombie. All right.
Yeah, that was sad. That was sad.
Volkanovski knocked out the Zombie, standing TKO.
I just saw your text of we're getting rid of the glove touch, Jessica. Was I supposed to read that on air? When did you text this?
We weren't supposed to read that on air.
Okay.
But thank you.
In case anyone was wondering.
A bunch of other decisions, and then Mallet versus Mickey Gall.
All right, can we squash this, Jesse?
I've got 2
losing
more
me.
cards.
Okay,
I've just got 2 more cards.
Yeah, do this on
Give me a
air so
break.
they can see what you're doing. What card's
okay.
next?
So
She's doing this off air.
274 is next. So I literally just go to our goat milk over here.
Excuse me, guys. I'm just gonna go bang my head against the wall for 5 minutes.
Well, that's nice.
Just take
what the
another
fuck
gummy,
do
you
have
won't
going
feel
on
it.
here?
I
Here,
feel
I'll
numb
just
right
go
now.
UFC 274. 274.
Next before I stroke. Johnny Smith's gonna have a stroke in the chat. Manny, you're gonna give someone a stroke.
Oh, jeez. That's all right. They'll be okay. Just take a gummy. Do the gummies help for strokes?
Maybe.
I don't know. Let's see. Hold on.
Check her DM on Discord. I gave you a vid on best cost.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go. Thank you, Sonosi.
All right, I'll check real quick. DM on Discord from Sonosi.
Aspen for
There's
strokes.
nothing on Discord, bro. Nothing here. I'm in your DMs right now. There's nothing here, bro.
Wait, what did you say? Check DM on Discord. Maybe just I don't know. Fucking yeah.
All right, here we go. UFC 274 was Oliveira versus Gaethje.
Show the peeps.
That was a submission decision. Here you go. Chandler Ferguson, which is what you guys had mentioned. Submission, man. Fiallo Van Camp. Nobody remembers that. Nobody gives a shit about that.
You're really thinking about this, Jess.
Because I don't want to just settle.
Yeah, but there's a gazillion fight nights in between. You're just looking at pay-per-views.
Settle. All right, so let's go to UFC 275 real quick.
Go to all the fight nights too.
No, I'm not going to do all that. I'm just because there's less pay-per-views. I'm just only going to do pay-per-views.
Oh my god.
It's sparring sessions also can be included.
Fucking
Teixeira Prochazka.
Brawls in the stands.
Here we go. Matthews Fiallo, nah. Madalena Amiv, a liver punch. Do you remember that one?
I don't remember any of this shit, Jesse. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Maheshati versus Garcia. I don't remember that.
Yes, that is garbage.
Juarez.
Garbage.
All right, so maybe you guys are right. Maybe it's the Ferguson one.
It is. It's the answer.
Yeah, I guess.
Molly is a strong second place though.
Rachmanov versus Harris and Yadong versus Moraes.
Okay, here, Rachmanov versus Harris. Ooh, that was pretty.
I don't remember.
But that
was still a really good. Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still Chandler level. What was the other one?
No, I think Chandler's
Yadong
is.
versus Moraes.
I don't even remember that. Song Yadong versus. I can't remember. I remember him yelling and screaming in celebration. I don't remember the knockout. It's so weird. I just remember a face with squinted eyes celebrating Jesse. That's racist. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. Manny, you got anything else?
No, that's. Oh, have you seen Strickland go car shopping?
I saw him buying the Hyundai because he got knocked out. So funny.
Yeah, he wanted a Hellcat, but you know what? He should have got a minivan. I feel like it would fit his personality. You know, Sean Strickland driving around a minivan.
Yeah, it'll be easier for him to carry the dead bodies.
Yeah, yeah. Among other things, him meth lab and everything. But All right, I'll let you guys go. Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you, Manny. Be good.
Take care. Bye.
Take care, Manny.
Oh boy.
I just need to unleash on someone. I've been building some stuff up today, and I just need to, you know, on someone.
I'm getting the.
So feel free to call in and be my punching bag.
Oh, this guy's calling back. Let's see. Got a couple of calls here. Call in on the Discord. Who do we got here? OU812. You came back in the mix. Put your mic on. Let's chat. Your mic's off.
If your mic's not on in 5 seconds, we're hanging up.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, shut up.
There he
Who the
is.
fuck is that guy?
All right. What's going on, man?
Nothing. I think that Chimaeva's fight's going to be awesome.
Who is this?
Thank you. I think that's going to be good.
What's your name?
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on 1 second here. Synosi's been a member. We just got alert. 28 months. Let's go,
wonderful,
baby.
wonderful. Okay, OU812, what's your name, bro?
Steve.
Steve, how you doing, Steve?
I'm doing good. I'm Yotter553 on the chat.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, hey, what's going on,
Yoder?
man? Oh, it's Yoder.
Oh, I kept saying Yoder.
Yeah, we're calling you Yoder.
Awkward.
Oh, who cares?
All right.
Steve, this guy's a you. By the way, I gotta say thank you very much for the support. Now I'm gonna be nicer to you because I was gonna rip you apart, but you just dropped a fucking $50
I'm just gonna be the
dono,
same. I'm not gonna be nicer.
All right, there we go, Steve. I apologize for anything terrible we've said to you. I take everything back, and I hope you're having a comfortable stay here on the MMA-Holes.
Oh god.
No, you guys are cool. This is a fun little YouTube channel. I love it.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
So
It's very
nice
nice
of
of you. If you notice, we're still being nice to you because you financially support us. What else can we do for you here?
Did you ever catch one of them scorpions the other night?
Oh, dude, I have a story for you. No, I mean, the answer is no, but we had, I don't know if you're familiar with them, but we just found a freaking wind scorpion in front of our house this morning. And I thought I would go my whole life without ever seeing one of those things. And they're fucking creepy as shit, man.
That's hilarious.
I didn't even want to touch it.
Like, how long have you guys been doing this stuff? How many years?
For the show?
5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the show we've been doing, it's going to be 6 years, August 22nd. So in a couple weeks, 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys know what you guys are doing, you know?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, listen.
The show's kick ass. It really is.
We get a lot of people that slide into yeah, go ahead.
I think that that Pena fight's going to be cool, too.
Pena fight?
I think you're going to see a lot of people tune in just because people are going to hate one or the other. And plus, Derek Lewis being on there, that's a show on its own right there.
I still love Derek Lewis. And listen, I give women's MMA a lot of shit. I think Pena versus Nunes is not the best main event, like when it comes to juice, excitement. But if you think about the matchup, you think about the rematch. If you're an MMA fan, you're going to want to tune into this. You know, this is a chance at redemption for Nunes, or Pena just driving the nail in the coffin. It's a good story.
Yeah, what do you think about that? What is it, Bo Nichols going to be in the contenders?
Bo Nichols. I don't know. Help me out with this. Why
was that like collegiate wrestler? He was like he won like the national championship 3 out of the 4 years he wrestled.
I don't know.
His record was like 100 something to like 3.
Interesting. Is he on tomorrow? Is he one of the guys on tomorrow?
No, I think he's on in August 9th or something.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that. That's interesting. Yeah, remind us when he comes up because I'll definitely be interested in something like that.
Yeah, and I think he'll be like a light heavyweight, I think.
Wow. Big man, huh?
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, hey, we have a person that we're kind of an acquaintance fighting tomorrow that I'm looking forward to, Dennis Bazookia, coming out of Long Island. I'm curious to see if he can get some redemption here in the Contender Series. I like the Contender Series a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to get into it just because of this Bo Nichols now.
Yeah.
Just to see if he can do anything.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm super pumped to see him going.
It's kind of cool, man. Like, we've seen a lot of people through the regional scene, some people that we've befriended, go on the Contender Series and then rock into the UFC. I mean, now you got a guy in Sean O'Malley who's one step away from being the first Contender Series champion if he can, win 2 fights. It's pretty wild what the Contender Series is bringing us.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, especially like if you go to a gym with people that make it, like whenever Strike Force was going.
Yeah.
Like I went to go watch a couple of guys from the gym I was at fight there, And then one of the guys was a backup for the Ultimate Fighter, and you know, it was cool. I went to Matt Hughes' gym one time, and that dude, he was huge back in the day. He was so wide.
Yeah, it's a big boy. Yeah, a solid tank of a fighter, Matt Hughes. Also, his brain damage now. Yeah.
And that's saying something because, like, I'm 6'5". I think then I was at 270, I think.
6'5". Oh my God, you must have a long cock. 6'5".
Yeah, we'll just tell everybody that.
I mean, how big does a guy with 6? I mean, it's got to be massive. It's got. I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, let's talk about the serious stuff. Being 6'5", even if you had a medium-sized cock on your body, like, it would look so weird. So you must have a massive schlong.
Is that how you, like, knock people down that are taller than you?
No. Listen, I've been 5'3" my whole life, man. 5'3". It's really tough. If I stood next to you, I would be up to your kneecap.
No, like
jumping up to give you a hand job.
I love watching fights. I don't care what it is. I remember one time I went because I'm around the St. Louis area, and I went to watch a fight outside of a bar. They just put up a ring, and Randy Orton showed up because his brother was fighting, and that dude was going crazy.
Wow, look at you. Look at that, huh, Jess? What do you think about
it was
that?
Fun.
I like it a lot.
Listen, everything you say is cool because you just donated $50 to us.
And because you're 6'5".
And you're 6'5" with a massive cock. So, you know, we're fans of you, man. All right, listen.
Yeah, but like even walking in there, you don't feel like that whenever you go into a gym where those kind of athletes are there. You know, you just, they humble you.
I hear you, man. I hear you. I've seen people getting their face beaten at these gyms. I'm like, I don't want to do that. You guys are nuts.
Yeah.
It's wild, man.
And people don't understand either. Like, you get somebody in there, like, boxing's one thing. Like, anybody can take a punch, you know, and get hit. But get kicked.
Mm-hmm.
That shit sucks.
Where are you
get
from,
like
Steve?
Illinois.
No way! I fucking knew it! What part of Illinois are you from?
I'm from around St. Louis.
Oh, so like central Illinois area, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm from central Illinois.
Have you been in Illinois your whole life?
What town? What town or county?
Bloomington.
Okay.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I kept listening to him, and I was like, he sounds so familiar. He sounds like my family, like my dad's side of the family.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what he sounds like.
Look at that.
I think there was a guy that fought up there that used to go to the gym that I first started going to, and his name was Rick Reinhardt. He fought up there in Springfield area and stuff a lot.
That's freaking awesome, dude. All right, sorry, I just had to ask because he sounded
Yeah,
very
but
familiar.
I used to go up there to like do you know where Litchfield is?
No, I mean I've heard of it. I've never gone, so I'm not familiar.
Okay, so that's where like Matt Hughes had the hit squad, and then there was another gym that was up there that him and his brother would go to, and it was kind of like a smaller thing, and somebody invited me to go up there. I went up there, and those two weren't there, but like I just rolled everybody in there just because I was so much bigger than them.
Yeah.
But they were way better at jiu-jitsu than I was.
Wow.
Love it. Love it. I think Steve is my new favorite person.
Look at that. Steve, you got a #1 fan here.
Yeah, it's cool around here. I love it. Just everybody likes to fight all the time, it seems like.
When I visited Chicago,
anyways,
it's a nice place. Nice. Chicago's pretty cool. It gets a bad rap. Everyone, you know, if you look past all the shootings, it's pretty cool.
But Chicago is like, you have to think of Chicago as like a completely different state.
Yeah.
So like Illinois is the state, and then there's Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. What do you think about
completely
Chicago?
Different.
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
I think that if you go up there, you should be cautious, you know.
So
it don't matter. Like, yeah, you can go down to South Chicago, like the South Side, and like that's really dangerous.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get away from it. But you're not going to get away from it in St. Louis either. Like, I'll go to a fireworks show for 4th of July there, and whenever you go under an overpass or something, somebody will just start shooting.
Oh man.
So it's the same way there.
Crazy, huh? Crazy world we live in.
It's real crazy.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, listen, I appreciate you calling. Thank you for the donations, and have a great night.
And
okay?
I did send you a message about reaching out to somebody like Shamrock Fighting.
Yeah.
And that guy, he hosts the Guns and Hoses fights
Ooh,
for the firefighters and the policemen in St. Louis.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, that'd be a fun one for you to get in contact with that guy.
You know
Heck
what?
yeah.
Listen, slide back into the DMs. I'm sure if we missed it, we'll check it out for sure.
Okay. You guys take care.
All right. Be good, man.
Take care, Steve.
Thank you.
I like Steve Moss.
Oh, Cheddarhead. I know that guy. That guy's a big donator.
Cheddarhead? Who the fuck
Cheddarhead,
is
drop us a
Cheddarhead?
donation, man. Big fan of your work.
Who's Cheddarhead?
Oh, shit, the glove touch. Hold on a second. We might have something here that's interesting. I think the glove touch wants in. Here we go. This could be the call of the night. Okay, glove touch, you there? Glove touch. I think he's I see his thing blinking, but he's not.
I think that means calling.
Oh, is that what it is? What the fuck? He was in our queue. No,
Did
Cheddar.
he send you a DM? Maybe that's why he's in the queue.
He should donate to us. We're superior. Okay. I don't know what that is. Let's see who else we got over here. Oh, Damn Savage online. Here we go. Damn Savage, you there? Oh, so that was. Hey, what's going on, man?
Not much. Hope you guys are good.
We're wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful,
How is the
Peachy?
How's that sober run going?
This shit's for the fucking birds, man.
So you've been clean the whole time, huh?
Clean-ish.
Oh, okay.
Ish?
Oh, come on! What happened? When did you slip up?
Oh wait, I have to point out. Cheddar said Cheddar said
Cheddar said.
Cheddar had said, truly trying to enjoy my best to enjoy this content, but it's rough, man. What do we got to do for you, man?
We just gotta here.
How do we make it
Here,
enjoyable for you?
I'll make it more enjoyable. Ready? This is what he's used to.
Wait, Moss.
Thank you for the
That's
50
not it.
good sir.
Wait, Moss. Hold on. This isn't right.
He's more used to this.
You're missing something.
For like fucking 5 hours.
You're missing something, Moss.
Good sir. Thank you for the. Thank you for the. Thanks for the 10, good sir. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway.
The fuck's making you look like a goddamn cancer patient or something?
A guy just slowly dying in front of him.
Oh God, it's so stupid.
Let me give you $50. Okay. Good sir. Anyway, Savage, sorry. What were we talking about?
What were we talking about? It doesn't matter. But yeah, we didn't get a chance to talk about when the news fucking broke. COMZAT and DIAZ.
Let's talk, baby. Yeah, we didn't get to talk about that. So what are your thoughts on it? I'll give you my rant.
I think the fight's going to surprise a lot of people, and I'm going to be the only one probably in the chat, but I'm going Nate.
Nate? What? You tricky. So you're smoking now.
Tap this shit, clip it.
Okay.
I'm going Nate.
Nate
Fuck
by
y'all,
what?
talk
Miracle?
motherfuckers.
Like a slap finish? What do we got?
Yeah, it could go down to a finish. I think submission most likely.
A submission?
But, I mean, you saw COMZAT in his last fucking fight. He had trouble brawling with a top tier guy, and you know, he wants to fucking prove a point. He wants to show Nate who's the real fucking gangster. So he's gonna stand with him most of the time.
Oof, this is interesting.
Nate the fuck once.
If I hooked you up to a lie detector test, would you? If you said you were you think Nate Diaz is gonna win, would you pass that test?
Yep.
I don't believe you. Get out of here. Jess, what do you think about this? I know you're not a big HELWANI fan, so I guess you're a good person to ask.
I would still go HELWANI.
Okay.
I don't like HELWANI, but I'll still go HELWANI. So sorry, drunk. I mean, damn savage. I think your intentions are right, but maybe you're not executing this thought process quite the way you should be.
Nate wants to give a huge FU to fucking Dana and UFC. He's gonna come with everything he's got.
He's old, man. He's old and worn out. He's got his own business going on the side. He's fucking some pussy. You know, like, he doesn't need to worry about this shit. He's just doing this for hype.
I think it might be fun to throw a bet on Nate just to lose the money. Like, if you have 20 to spare, drop it on him. He's probably a massive underdog. But
yeah, I think COMZAT will open up as a huge fucking favorite.
Yeah, let's see.
1,000 plus.
Excuse me. Let's see on my bookie if they got any. They probably have something on this now. Got a very dry mouth. Drunk. Should I just drink water, or what do you think? That's the plan?
You have dry mouth?
Very dry.
You know dry mouth causes bad breath.
Oh, my breath probably stinks right now. It's cotton mouth, Jesse, it's called. I have cottony shit breath. I have like if a cotton swab
That's disgusting.
was dipped into some shit.
Do you think Cheddarhead has cotton mouth?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know.
His name's Cheddarhead, so he's probably got. I don't know.
He's probably a great guy.
You have to have
I
a moist
don't know.
mouth to eat all that cheddar, right?
I know that he
I don't know.
makes a lot of money. He's very financially stable. And
Why? Because his name's Cheddar?
Because he's got a lot of cheddar.
He's making that cheddar?
Okay, let's see.
Come on, Cheddarhead. What are you doing? You know where you belong.
Well, all right, what are we talking? I don't even know what you're talking about.
You know you belong with the MMA-Holes, Cheddarhead.
Yeah,
We
you should
love
be donating to us. All right, let's see. We're looking for Nate HELWANI. Trying to find. I don't see it.
279.
Fucking A. I'm looking on my bookie. I don't think they have anything up yet. It's got to be something. Some lines. Upcoming events. Let's see if that pulls it off. Gina Carano versus Ronda Rousey. You ready for this? Gina Carano, the underdog, a plus 500. What do you think, Jess?
I like it.
Ronda Rousey, a minus 800.
Although it will never happen.
Gina
but...
Carano, she's a massive. Oh, here we go. So Nate Diaz is a plus 250. You know what? I think it needs to be more lopsided for me to bet. Oh, it's Dustin Poirier. What the fuck? Hold on. Come on, my bookie, get with it. Dustin Poirier. What are we doing here? What the fuck? All right, so they don't have it on here. They have Jan.
But come on, you know, fucking Nate pulled this off. This is like, he's set as a fucking straight up legend gangster.
Oh, man.
Fucking everything else he done in his career goes out the window. Who fucking cares? This is going to be the big one.
Yeah, I mean, it would be hilarious if Nate wins this fight. Like he finishes KHAMZAT, and then like that's the last fight of his contract. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, that motherfucker, and just like goes over to boxing. You saw David Feldman is making a push. You heard him? Oh, he's glove touch. What's that?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
You don't like David Feldman?
No.
What am I doing? I posted it somewhere. So you wouldn't want to see Nate Diaz in bare knuckle?
I don't think they can afford what he wants.
Here's the thing. At first, I thought that too, but they got that. What's it called? Money. The company that just bought him. What the fuck are they called? Triller.
Triller?
They got that fucking Triller money.
Triller.
Let's see.
Is Triller even like a thing anymore? Who cares about Triller?
No, do you understand what I'm saying? Jess, did you hear what I was saying?
Yeah, I heard you. I'm saying
Are you
like,
drunk? No,
maybe.
I'm saying they have Triller so they could flip the bill for Nate.
I feel like Triller's going to hit the ground pretty quick.
No, well, you have to understand, Triller's got that hip-hop, rap, fucking concert money. Like, they
yeah,
get,
but I don't think it's going to last long.
No,
I mean, how much
that
money
shit
can you
is
throw
like-
around before
no.
you're like, oh, shit, I don't got any more money?
that's their money. They dabble into the fight business. Like, this is like something new to them. But Triller's not just fighting. It's like, it's a whole thing. Like, the whole entertainment thing.
Well,
so Triller's got, like,
I think Triller's going to...
dumb money. So, yeah, I think they could flip the bill for Nate. Now,
But then if Cheddarhead comes in and helps Triller, then they'll be fine.
what are we talking?
They'll survive.
Why are we talking about this fucking Cheddarhead? Like,
I
I
don't
mean,
know. I like the name. It just
Okay.
sticks. So I feel like...
okay, we've been there, done that.
You
Though.
know, like
Can we move
Cheddarhead
on?
just flows off the mouth. So you just feel like you want to say it all the time. Cheddarhead.
Fuck is going? All right, okay,
Cheddarhead,
Jess. Thank you, thank you, Chedhead, for stopping by. No, get out of here. Okay, what were we talking about? Drunk. Bring us back on course because you have a high idiot and you have a fucking drunk moron together.
We were talking about where Nate's going next.
What's that?
Talking about Nate, where he's going next.
Oh, so I would like to see him. Well, I mean, I don't want to see him like fight Jake Paul. I don't want to see that. I would watch, of course, but it's not like on the top of my list. I would like to see Nate go to bare knuckle, fucking Stockton slapping people with no glove, like just like fucking open hand slapping motherfuckers, like, and just hearing the sound of the, like, I want to see that. That'd be fantastic.
If all the fucking scar tissue he's got on his head, he would fucking open up so quickly.
Yeah, but he does that in the UFC too. You know, he does that in the UFC as well.
Yeah, but bare knuckle would probably be worse.
Well, I mean, either way, he's gonna get all bloodied up. So, I mean, what do you want him to go to? Bellator? You want him PFL?
Yeah, he's going to boxing.
XMMA?
wants to go boxing, make that real money.
Boxing the pole, the palsy. Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
we'll see if fucking Jake survives his next fucking fight.
yeah, a card with like Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul, and then like have like Logan Paul versus Nick.
I heard Logan went over to fucking pro wrestling, so I
Right?
don't think he's fighting anymore.
But think about it, brothers versus brothers. I mean, it would be so epic, Jess, right?
Epic.
The Diaz brothers versus the Paul brothers. Put them on a boxing card. Let's go. I might be interested in that. I don't know. I might have a little weird circus interest. Would you rather see that?
Sure.
I'm asking drunk.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. Yeah, who would you want to see Nate fight?
I don't really fucking know. He's big in boxing around his weight class, so
Yeah.
I mean, whoever he fucking fights, I'll watch it.
How about Nate versus Floyd?
That could happen if he could get back down to 155. I don't know.
Nate Floyd. Yeah, Conor Floyd. Now you have Nate Floyd. I don't know. How about Nate Habib in boxing? Would you watch that?
That'll never happen. Khabib's not coming back to fighting.
In a weird way, though, like, that would be so much fun, right? Habib versus Nate boxing. Like, Habib said he wanted to box Mayweather, and Nate Diaz has history with calling him, like, all these names and pussy and whatever. So imagine, like, Nate Diaz versus Habib. I think that would be, like, a massive boxing event. All right. Anyway.
If they were going to fight, they were fucking fought in the UFC, so I don't think Khabib wants a piece of Nate.
So you saying he's ducking Nate?
Oh, after that fucking big brawl, they had, what was it, PFL, or World Series of Fighting? Remember in the crowd? Nate claims he fucking slapped him up.
Yeah.
Never heard anything from Khabib.
That's true. That did happen. I do remember that. That's what I'm saying. They have to settle in boxing now. I don't know. What am I talking about? All right. Anything else, Mr. Savage?
Yeah, you know, I gave you a comment on Hermanson, but I mean,
are you drinking tonight? Are you drunk?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I'm not. Just fucking retarded.
Okay, good.
But take a look from his fucking perspective. I mean, this guy, Chris Kurtz, he's not fucking ranked. Nothing. He's kind of new on the scene in the UFC. So Hermanson has every fucking thing to lose if he loses to this guy. So I can kind of see why he fought that way.
Yeah.
And you can't put him down.
Yeah, I made that mention, you know, during the stream as well. But you know, it's like I understand both sides. My thing is like to completely shit on Chris for acting like that. It's a little silly because if you were in that situation and you're looking to fight and Jack is just playing it safe and running, you know, you could get frustrated too.
Others have been saying like the Diaz bros get praised for fucking throwing up the middle finger, and Chris Kurtz is getting shit on for it. So
yeah, it's a little hypocritical, but you know what it is, drunk. Black Lives Matter, and some people don't realize this. Right, Jess? Chris? Sure. BLM all day. By the way, I was watching The Little Boys. That show really goes there. It's fucking hilarious. Have you been watching that, drunk? I mean, damn.
Fuck, I haven't gotten started in season 3 yet.
Oh, okay, dude, it's fucking wild, man.
The whole fucking thing.
Yeah, it's wild. It's fucking crazy, man. They go there. I like it. Anyway.
Yeah. So, Fedor wants a rematch with Ryan Bader, and I just gotta say, I do not want to see Fedor lose again to fucking Bader. I mean, if they fight again, we gotta have fucking style testing for Bader. I know he's fucking on something.
He is a solid man. He's another AZ guy. Ryan Girth Bader.
Oh god, that fucking killed me the first time.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with Fedor fighting. Like I'm always interested, but I don't know, man. Like, do we have to see Fedor still fight? Like, is that? I mean, he's a legend, but
in his fucking prime when it was in his come up and shit.
Oh, Fedor back? Yeah, of course. Fedor is. I mean, he's a legend. There's no doubt about it. But it's like, you know, at this stage of the game, might start getting a little sad. No.
That's why I don't want to see him lose fucking something like Bader, because I know he's fucking juicing.
Man, oh man. Shit. Well, they do test over there. Maybe not like USADA, but they do test. You think Bader's pissing hot?
Oh, I know he is.
How do you know? Small balls? You seen his small nuts?
Come on, look at him in UFC, and when he goes over to fucking Bellator, he becomes double champ.
True. He did. Well, then again, he did have a good run in the UFC. Like, he's yelling at Daniel Cormier at the end, and he was kind of solid. You know, he was when he was in the UFC, he was still a rock of a guy. Didn't he give John Jones a problem when he fought him? I know he got smashed, but didn't he give him a little trouble here and there?
I don't remember that far back.
It's many moons ago. But for some reason, I recall, you know, some moments for Ryan. It's kind of crazy. People don't remember that he fought Bones.
Yeah, that was way before he became champion.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you lost bad in that fight? But he had a couple moments, right? I don't know. You're lucky I even remember that fight. But, yeah, Bader's a solid dude. He had a solid run at the end in the UFC, and then he went off to Bellator. It's kind of like Corey Nips. You know, Nips was he was up and down, but he had some pretty promising moments in the UFC. Then had a temper tantrum, and then became, you know, a Bellator god. Yes. Jess, you there? Hi. What are you doing? Anything good? You have anything to say to Savage?
No.
Okay. Well, Savage, I have nothing else to say either.
What are you doing giving fucking Sean O'Malley money? Come on.
Because I'm supporting our local talent, you know?
I asked you to send a fucking super chat to Bisbing, and you're like, nah, I'm not sending no fucking money to nobody.
Let's be honest, Bisbing's old news. I know we're giving away his NFT, but no one cares about Bisping. Sean O'Malley's the hot commodity right now. He's the clown. So, you know.
You're going to get smashed.
Possibly, which makes him more attainable. Hopefully he loses.
They're all going to say, oh, he's still mentally undefeated or some bullshit like that. They'll find some excuse.
Did you see Michael Bisping acting like a penis with Tom Aspinall? Like, what the hell was that about? Like, poor Tom was just like, hey, how's it going? And Mike's like, let's wrestle, buddy. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, I saw it.
And then it was like the whole thing was weird because like the people at the restaurant, like, come on, guys, take this outside. Like, what are you doing? Like, they're ready to knock over tables. Aspinall's like 6'5" monster, and Bisping's like trying to go for a double in the fucking restaurant. Like, what is Bisping like? I understand he likes the booze, but shouldn't you have like some sort of a professional demeanor out there? Like, you're in London, you're back home, I guess. You know, have a good time, but what the fuck? Like,
got really nothing to lose now.
The boards.
So weird. And then the funny part about the whole thing, and I'm not saying Bisping was, you know, we were joking around about it in the community center section, but Michael Bisping does this before Aspinall's fight, and then Aspinall hurts his leg. You know, so it's got to be like, you got to think the people at the UFC are like, come on, guys, what are we doing? Right? Isn't that weird?
He didn't go near his fucking leg, really.
Yeah, I don't know. He was trying to lift him up. But who knows? Maybe when he was lifting up Aspinall and he came back down, could have buckled his knee. Who knows? You know, who knows? You know what I'm saying, Drunk?
Maybe. You never know. Maybe with a fucking vaccine.
Yeah, maybe. Could have got the COVID. Tom Aspinall, Michael Bisping. Let me see if I can find that video.
We don't need to watch that shit.
It's riveting. Okay.
Right. Yeah, I'll let someone else go in, but just want to give a shout out to Glove Touch for getting plenty of footage for his Instagram.
Oh, this fucking guy.
Thank you. Yes, I'm glad he has a lot of content on.
Don't get me started, drunk.
Thank God.
I just had to rile you up there.
Don't get me started, drunk. This fucking guy.
All right. Thanks for coming in.
MMA?
We caught bits and pieces. Yeah, but from what we saw, we liked.
Oh, yeah, you'll see a couple shots of him getting some nice footage. With his camera.
He had nice. Oh, good. I'm glad he had some airtime.
Especially during rain.
Can you talk about the promising? I brought up a little bit. New York, ex-MMA. Can we talk about it?
I can't really, but they basically said that they were going to attempt to make New York events so that we could attend.
Yeah, that's like, let's go.
I can't really like get too deep into it because I don't really.
Let's go, baby. I'd be down for that.
Only if Cheddarhead goes.
Thank you. Thank you, Drunk. Appreciate that. All right.
It's just so funny.
Peace. If you want to call in, jump in the Discord. Oh, fuck, man. My mouth is so dry.
Moss, would you go to XMMA if Cheddarhead goes?
Yeah, sure. That's going to be a game. I mean,
I mean, it makes all the difference.
I would love to meet him.
If Cheddarhead doesn't go, then I don't go.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Bebon.
Jess or Moss, can you say Irish wristwatch 3 times fast?
Irish wristwatch, Irish wristwatch, Irish wristwatch, Irish. Oh, I said it 3 times. I said it.
Yeah, she would
How
do
much
better
do I
than
get
me.
for that, B-Man? Although it was kind of like messed up, but listen.
Thank you, B-Man. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you, everyone, for adding the 2 hours to the clock tonight and dropping a dono supporting the show. Appreciate that. Thank you to the people that hit the like button. We still have 31 minutes of content. If you'd like to call in, use our Discord down below. A monkey can do it. If you can't figure that out, you are below monkey mentality.
That's true.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, here we go. Pulse back in the mix. Pulse, you there?
Hello?
Hey, bud. How you doing?
This is Pulse Pimblett.
Hey, Pulse Pimblett. What's going on?
I just have one thing to say.
Yes?
You sound Indian.
After I torqued my ass on Jordan Levitt, I just wanted to say that suicide is whack.
What kind of accent are you doing?
Sounds like you work in 7-Eleven.
I'm Scouse. I don't care.
He's rolling his tongue.
Good.
Thank you. Anything else to add to this?
That's it. Suicide is whack. That's it. I'm out. Later.
Thank you. Yeah, suicide is whack. We should... That's a shirt right there. Suicide is whack.
That'll get you some viewers, Moss.
I would totally wear that shirt.
Suicide is whack.
Suicide is whack. One's in the chat if you would walk around with that shirt. Pulse, we might have to steal the idea. Suicide is whack. Oh, God. That's fucking funny, man. Not suicide, just the quote.
Jesse.
Tickle my funny bone.
My name is Jesse. And this is Mystic Moss. The king of pigs.
King of bass? Like, I wonder why we drink or get high on this show. Like, I'm like in this weird state. You know what? It could be the lights too. I think it's the lights that fucking amplify whatever's going in my head on my head right now.
God, it's so dumb.
Your mic just got like super loud.
Sorry.
No, it's not you though. It's me. It's processing. It's whatever's going on with CBDX.com.
I just need to escape. I need to get out of here.
Okay, let's pull it together.
Okay.
See, we got another call over here. I need to get out. I think Tropic. Oh yeah, here we go. Tropic jumping in. Tropic, you there? Tropic.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm in the massage shop, bro.
So what are you
Hang
doing?
on.
In? Are you naked, or like you're getting the massage, or you're giving the massage?
No. I had an appointment, but I had to wait. But let me go outside. Hang on.
Okay.
Yikes. Oh. I wasn't paying attention to the show. I didn't know. I was gonna put something in there about calling randos and shit, and I'm like, no, don't do that. They'll call my ass.
Yeah. So what time
Sure
is
enough,
it?
that's straight up what you did.
What time is it in Guam right now?
Hang on. 2:45 in the afternoon.
Wow, 2:45 in the afternoon. So we're like drive time for you
3
over there.
in the afternoon.
So I like that.
Yeah, it just depends. It depends. I'm on the other side of the planet. But anyways, I didn't expect you guys to call me, so I didn't prepare anything. But welcome back. Good to have you guys back.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It was a lot of fun trying to keep the natives entertained while you guys were gone. But Drunk and I did, or not Drunk, Damn Savage did, and I did what we could.
That's right.
Had a few people get a little upset, but
why people were fucking around in this? Okay.
People were fucking around in Discord? No, that never happens.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It's nothing but a church service in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you guys have your hands full with that wrench. They're very hostile environment.
No, it's not terribly bad. Most people are pretty cool. It's just people like to push the limits just because they get bored.
You know what's wild? I looked today, 300 plus people, like 320 or something like that, in the Discord. We just like threw this out there as a spoof joke, like, hey, get together, go ahead. 300 people, that's a lot of freaking people.
Yeah, I don't know how many of them are active, but
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people I think just maybe view it, see what's going on. They don't necessarily participate, but you know, we do all kinds of crazy shit in there. So it's a lot of fun. I mean, I encourage everybody to give it a shot.
Sure, and that's how you can call the show too, so call it up.
Let me think. MMA. Did I have any MMA shit? Well, I put a couple of things in the donos, like the Sean O'Malley bit, but I'm glad you guys got Jordan coming on.
Yeah.
He's a really good sport. I mean, I saw a breakdown from somebody that you don't like, so I won't mention their name, but one of the points that they made was that, because I can't see the shows, I only get it from what you guys verbally call, which is why I watch you, and I see the shit afterwards. But I guess there was a point where Jordan had his hands down on the mat, and so Paddy couldn't do that sneaky knee, but just the second he picked his hands up off the mat to address some issue like fight hands or whatever, pow.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he uncorked it.
Yeah,
so possibly if he kept his hands down, that wouldn't have happened, but water under the bridge. We'll find out on Wednesday, see what he has to say.
Yeah, so that was, we noticed that while the stream, when the fights are going on, so it looked like he could have been grounded.
I heard you say, ooh, is that an illegal knee?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then
it was close.
On the breakdown from some other source, they went through that segment, and Paddy just did what he did the right thing.
Yeah.
He waited for Jordan to pick his hands up off the mat and then pop.
Yeah, it was a sweet knee that came into the face of Jordan, and Jordan he said he was seeing stars. So yeah, I'm curious. We'll have him on, like you said, Wednesday night to talk about it. It was funny when I reached out. I go, you have plans Wednesday night? Love to have you back on to talk about that wild fight. And he responds, "Let's do it, boy," with a bunch of exclamation points.
He's a cool cat. And then, since I'm on the line, I feel a little guilty.
Okay.
I got a hold of that stupid ass app that lets you melt faces together.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm overloading it like a DRS type of thing. So people can tap in the chat or send me a DM and tell me to slow the fuck down or whatever, but that thing's addictive. You saw some of those monstrosities?
I didn't actually. You said it was in a Discord?
Yeah, you'll see them. They're these big, horrendous. Like there's a good one in there for Jess. It's IZZY COSTA Sanya.
Costa Sanya. Oh, I got to see this. So, all right, yeah. I'll scroll back into the Discord and check it out. I'm sure they're beautiful.
Oh yeah, they're special, all right. But at any rate, I don't want to stay on the line too long because I need to go back into I had to step outside, so I got to go back in the shop. But thanks for reaching out, and it's good to have you guys back. I love everybody in the community, even if sometimes you guys think I'm being mean or something. I'm not. I just want people to be good.
That is very nice. And people listen to Tom. We put something on the community section, a positive post from someone, and it's a delightful thing to see buried into all the negatives. I mean, we've been getting shit lately where people are like, you guys suck, this and that, your commentator's pitiful, I love this one, I love that one, I hope you guys die, your channel is shit, it's trash, your dogs. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like going through all this stuff. I'm like, yes, we got a good one here.
There's a lot of stuff that goes on in DMs that people don't see. So there's a lot of business that occurs where we help people out, but we just don't air their shit out in front of everybody to see. So
yeah, that's it. From now on, I'm going to pay attention to all the positive stuff, and I'm going to become a new man here on this show.
Oh no! It's the MMA-Holes.
That's right.
This is why we're not here to watch Bisping or any of these other guys that have to play PG. We're here because we're a-holes.
That's right, Tom.
That's what makes you guys special, and that's you.
All right, Tom.
All right, let me get.
Be good. It's Tom. Tropic Tom. I don't even know what the hell we were talking about there. I was on autopilot, Jesse. My brain cells are. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, Jess. Okay, so we're happy. You're okay? What's going on with you?
peed. What
Oh,
do
you
you mean,
peed?
what happened?
I don't know. You were
I
giggling
went
off
to go
there.
pee because I was laughing at the chat.
Oh.
Because the chat was saying some funny things, and
All right.
I found it amusing, and I bought into it.
So, I am under the influence. Jesse's under the influence, and we have DMs if you'd like DMs. Discord if you'd like to call up our intoxicated minds. The MMA Holes, very easy. Jump into the Discord and give us a call. Let's do this. We have 21 minutes left in the show. Let's look at and see what Mr. Savage posted at the MMA Holes on Twitter. Oh, here's the this is the Bisping Aspinall encounter before the fight, and Tommy Aspinall and Michael Bisping going back and forth, you know, trying to stop takedowns on each other. It was weird. They're just having, you know, a good old pre-fight tussle at the restaurant. So that happened. Let's look over here. Let's go to the MMA Holes. Say yes to gummies, y'all. Let's see what's going on in the chat. You guys doing anything over there as I pull in?
Duke Chronic says, right now, Life and Logic says, say yes to gummies, y'all. Jason says, what's just sipping bourbon? No, I'm sipping Maker's, what is this, Moss? Whiskey?
Maker's Mark. Yeah, it is bourbon.
Oh yeah, it is. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Handmade. Maker's Mark. Right over here, baby. I haven't had like any whiskey or scotch in a long time, so I figured I would dabble into it tonight.
Nice.
Yes. Anyway.
Nice, Jesse. Thanks for sharing with that. Okay, here we go. All right, so... Oh, what about this Dan Hardy thing? Dan Hardy rips UFC for Nate Diaz versus HELWANI Chimaev. Assassination attempt. Jesse.
Uh-huh.
Assassination.
Dan Hardy rips UFC for Nate Diaz versus HELWANI assassination attempt.
I think we should cancel Dan Hardy. I think it's time. I think it's time that Dan Hardy goes away.
Why?
Are you with me?
Why, Ron?
That's right. Get out of here, Dan Hardy. We're done with you. Even if you're right about it, I don't care, Dan Hardy. He also said something. When I saw he was on Ariel today, I'm like, what is going on? Is it that? I mean, you got Jordan Levy, you got Chris Curtis. You put Dan Hardy on?
Why wouldn't you love Dan Hardy?
He's a clown, Jess.
But he's made a fool of himself once or twice, but who hasn't?
He's a full reptile
We've all
clown.
made a fool of ourselves once or twice,
Dan
right?
Hardy.
But we are all forgiven and loved, and we still move on.
Dan Hardy and John McCarthy. Go kick rocks.
Super chat.
Go kick rocks. Life and Logic.
You two gonna make some good love tonight. I know.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm dying.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Life and Logic. Probably not gonna happen. Had a little much to drink. Not gonna lie.
No, he's talking about the band U2. U2 gonna make some good love.
Oh, okay,
like
yeah.
yeah.
They will.
Not us. U2.
The sarcasm, you know, I don't mesh well with it, you know?
Okay.
Moss thinks Ariel is sexually attractive and
You know
would
what?
love to kiss Ariel on his mouth. It's true.
Fun fact, we have kissed.
You and Ariel?
It was
So
tricky.
do I get to kiss someone now, Moss? Because you kissed Ariel?
This is many moons ago, Jess, before you. It was a very tricky engagement because when you go in, the nose is so far out that it just fucking stabs you in the face. So in order to kiss a man like Ariel, you have to do
Who do I get to kiss now?
a really good Luke Thomas, a side
Luke
head.
Thomas?
Yeah, you could get to make out with Luke.
Okay. Trying to think if you'd be a good kiss or not.
It's like kissing a Sasquatch.
Probably not. But
Imagine kissing that guy. I mean, I'm horrendous to
I was
kiss.
just
but could you
trying to
imagine?
like envision the situation.
Luke Thomas, his
And
big
I
fucking
don't
head.
think it's gonna end well.
That big fucking Herman Munster face coming towards you.
Can I pick a different person?
Robin Black. Who would you kiss?
Let me pick someone else. Hold on.
Robin Black is probably like kissing a fucking...
Who can I kiss? I get a free kiss. Who can I get? Not Robin Black or Luke Thomas.
Like, it's like Robin Black's like making out with a sausage. Like, I feel like it's the same thing. Like a slimy sausage.
Okay,
like Robin Black feels...
Who do I get to kiss?
Oh, God. Let's yeah.
John Morgan? Nah.
We have 17 minutes left.
Although I bet
Let's talk
John
about-
Morgan is probably a good kiss, right?
It's like kissing pudding.
No, I think he would be a good kiss.
John Morgan's like kissing some rice
Sometimes
pudding.
it's the people you least expect, Moss, that are good kisses.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's see. Does it have to be media? Can it be like anyone in the MMA game?
Yeah, if you had to make out with one media member, who would it be?
all
Oh, Brett Okamoto. He's a handsome man.
Yeah, but I think he's a bad kisser. I get like this vibe.
For some reason, Brett Okamoto
Sometimes
smells like
the
sushi.
most handsome people are like the worst kissers in the world. So I have to be very strategic about this.
Who would you kiss in the chat? Let us know. Who would you make out with?
Let's see.
Don't say Helen Yee. Because
No, not the schmo. Not the schmo.
yeah, would you make out the schmo?
No way. That guy looks like he licks his lips right before a kiss. Like, it's horrible. But does it have to be media, or can it be anyone in MMA?
Lauren Murphy. My mouth
Come
is
on, guys. Make it worth my while. I have
throat
a
is
free
so
kiss
dry.
over here.
Lauren Murphy.
You know who's probably a good kisser?
Oh my God.
Laura Sanko's probably a good kisser.
Yeah, but that forehead, you got to navigate around that big forehead of hers.
She
You know?
doesn't have a big forehead.
She's like a hammerhead shark, that girl.
Or Megan O'Leary.
Yeah, but Megan's like kissing a rat.
Why?
Face is too rodent-like. You know? I feel like
Dan
after
Hardy?
you kiss her, your foot would be in
Nah,
a trap.
Dan Hardy's teeth are all jacked up. He probably doesn't brush his teeth.
Yeah, I guess Laura Sanko out of the ladies wouldn't be a bad situation.
That's what I'm saying. Laura Sanko's probably it.
You know who's probably a freak though? Jessica Rose Clark. She is fucking hot, man. It's something. It's like
if
it's
there
like
was
trash
one
hot.
person I
She's
would
like-
go lesbian for,
Yeah, she's like a trash
it would
bag
be
hot.
Jessie Jess.
I tell you what, if XMMA needs to have you, me, and Jesse,
I would be
Oh.
swooning over Jessie. I mean, you would lose me.
Listen.
You would lose me for sure. I'd be
One's-
like,
one's in the chat. If you would like to see Mystic Moss, JBM, Jessica Rose Clark, next MMA, XMMA, Madison Square Garden or whatever.
dude, you would lose me.
Come on. Like, we would just stop
I would
talking about the fights.
disappear. Jess would disappear and be like, where'd they go?
No, yeah, I
have no clue.
gotta, come on. I gotta be involved in it. Jessica, she's like a trash bag fucking
Yeah,
sexy.
I don't know what it is about her. She's just got it. You know, like
Right?
she can attract women and men, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
she got that
like,
fucking accent.
like she's, I don't know. It's
crazy.
weird. It's weird. Anyways, moving on.
We were talking about Dan Hardy, and the next thing you know, it got all in this whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
XMMA. XXXMMA. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay. Let's
Michael,
go
wait,
through
what was
here.
that Michael Chandler one? Michael Chandler teases a Dustin Poirier fight?
Yeah, well,
Wait,
he said.
Tabasco. Jessie Jess is not it?
What do you mean, man?
What?
The fuck you talking about? Well, I can get why people think she's kind of
No.
like dirty looking.
If there
you
is one person
Some
in
people
the
don't like
entire
tattoos.
world that I would like legit just stray for, that might be it.
Wow.
Like
Look
in
at
a
that.
weird fucking
She would dyke
lesbian
out.
way.
She would dyke
That's
out for
it.
Jessica Rose Clark.
I don't know what it is. It's like she's got this
And
weird
I'd be okay
like,
with it.
aura about her that's like
no
attractive
problem.
and fucking hot.
Let's
and,
go,
like,
Jesse Rose Clark. Let's
God,
do
she's
this.
just
Would you be good with a threesome with her? Would you let that happen?
Probably. For
Fuck,
her,
let's go.
I mean, I don't know. Like it's weird.
Let's
like,
go, boys. Let's go.
All right, now she's never gonna come on the show.
Let's go. Threesome. Yes.
Anyways.
Hold the line.
Right,
Hold the
moving
line.
Move on. I just exposed too much of myself. Let's move on.
Michael Chandler. Oh boy, too high for this shit, Jesse.
Yeah.
Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler teases Dustin Poirier fight. I think you're going to hear some fight news coming soon. Fucking
So yeah.
shit. I don't
So
want to see that
so he
shit.
wants to get back in there. And the thing that makes sense is Poirier.
Why don't they just put Chandler against Conor? What are we doing?
No, because he doesn't want to work. I mean, come on. We
Why?
don't know when Conor's coming back.
Listen, Conor's going to lose no matter what. So let's just fucking put Chandler against Conor. Let him move up the rankings a little bit. And then we see a title fight.
Okay.
You know? Makes more sense.
No.
It's so silly to see
Why
this.
would you make a guy sit around?
Who?
He wants to fight.
Who's sitting around?
Don't let Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler would fight Conor. He's not sitting around.
You don't know when Conor's coming back.
Now. Now-ish. He's already releasing fight footage from his gym.
We don't know.
So
come on, Jesse, calm down. Calm down. This
Training
is the fight that's
footage.
going to happen. Poirier versus Chandler, and who would win this fight?
Chandler.
Chandler? Really?
course, yeah.
You're wrong. Dustin wins.
That is retarded. That
You're
is the
wrong.
most retarded thing
Dustin
I've ever heard in my life.
Poirier will beat Michael Chandler, although I'd rather see Michael Chandler win, of course. Big fan of Mikey Chance, but Dustin beats him.
All right, we got to wrap this shit up, Moss.
Why? 12 minutes left.
Because, oh, we do?
Are you that drunk?
I thought it was.
It's a fucking Monday.
Oh, God.
I mean, come on.
Just trying to.
Who do you have in that? Bet on Dustin, Chandler all
Where's
day?
Cheddarhead when I need him?
What are you talking about, Cheddarhead? Get out of here.
Cheddarhead is in my chat escape, Moss.
Okay.
Where's Cheddarhead?
Come on. Read the chat here.
All right, Dustin Pimp Slap and Chandler says King James. Life and Logic says Chandler is a warrior. Oh, there's Cheddarhead. He says JRC is a 3 out of 10. She probably fucks like a starfish.
A starfish?
What does a starfish fuck like?
He says fuck like a starfish.
They fucked all the way up, says Tabasco. Conrad says you need to quit drinking. Me?
It's bad for your health.
But I don't drink that much. I just had some tonight. I'm sorry. Agreed Dustin wins, says Niall. Street Guru says she wants the cheese. I want the Cheddarhead. Real Gamer says I prefer Dustin's technical skills to outpoint and batter Chandler to TKO.
That's why I feel too, Real Gamer. Me and Real Gamer always disagree when it comes to picks. And I'm a little nervous that we are synchronized with our assessment of this fight.
Dude Chronic says Conor will fight 2 months from his fight announcement.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we'll see.
I don't know. I think Conor could still squeeze him before the year's up. I think that is a possibility.
Yeah.
But he does look thick, so who knows?
Does Conor main event when he returns? No.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
No, absolutely not. He'll be like co-main. Dana White's going to jip
Come on.
Conor McGregor, and he's going to be like, fuck you, dude.
Tabasco,
you haven't given
come
me
on.
what I needed here in the UFC. Fuck off with you and your fucking broken leg and cocaine schnoz. And he's going to give him co-main event. No doubt about
Jesse
it.
is.
Co-main it all up. Co-main Conor.
Drunk Jesse.
Call him co-main Conor from now on.
Look at this.
Because that's what he is.
Okay, so this is an interesting poll that we threw up. With the UFC looking to finish strong in 2022, what are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments for other options. And Jess, look at this. Are you surprised? We got
Shocked.
567 with the votes over here. Oliveira versus Makhachev, 53%. Second, Diaz Chimaev, 23%. And then a tie for last. Jan versus O'Malley and the return of Conor McGregor. Actually, I'm sorry, no. I'm definitely not. Let me try this again. Tie for third is Jan versus O'Malley, the return of Conor McGregor, and Usman versus Edwards 2 is number 4% over there.
Number
what do you think?
4%?
What do you
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm just fucked
number
up, man.
4%.
What do you think? What do you think, Jess?
I'm gonna go with number 4%.
The show is completely falling apart.
No, I'm gonna go. What am I most excited about? Diaz Chimaev is pretty interesting. I'm not that stoked about Oliveira Makhachev, and I love Oliveira. So I'm gonna go Diaz Chimaev. I'm gonna be in the 23%, Moss.
So I'm surprised that people are excited about Diaz Chimaev, considering it's probably one of the biggest mismatches in a main event ever. Like, this is kind of stupid what they're doing. Like, I don't think we've seen a mismatch. We've seen some crazy mismatches, but not like this on this level. This seems like a death sentence for Diaz. So, that being the case, people are still 23% are excited about this. Now, I understand Makhachev versus Oliveira, a lot on the line. But what about Jan versus O'Malley? I mean, that shit is wild.
Makhachev,
Or is that?
I'm sorry, Chimaev Diaz seems more entertaining to me.
But if you think about it, what comes after, and if Jan loses to O'Malley, I mean, that is massive for
Yeah, it's a
Sean
big
O'Malley.
deal. I
Changes
don't know
up
why it's not more
135.
than 10%, but still,
It's wild.
I would still put Diaz Chimaev over Jan O'Malley.
I can't even focus right now.
Moss, what is going on?
I can't focus. What do I do
I'm leaving
this?
you, Moss. I'm leaving you.
What?
It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Promise.
Might as well go into an ad. Go ahead, Jess. Go ahead. Are you drunk?
No, I'm just not mentally available for this. Oh God, what are we doing? All right. CBDX, get your Delta 8 or HHC shipped to any state as long as it is permittable in your state. Make sure you check your local laws. CBDX must be 21 or over to purchase. This is not CBD, my friends. It does get you high, so please keep that in mind when you're purchasing products from CBDX.com for 20% off your entire purchase at What are you doing? Promo code MMA-Holes. That's MMA-HOLES at CBDX.com.
That wink was so you could enjoy the luxuries of that product.
Chatterhead and I are going out to dinner. Did you see?
Chat.
We're going out for dinner.
Bring me dessert.
Most here JBH up tonight. Don't be a dork. Do it for us.
Do it. Okay. Thank you, Life and Logic. I appreciate that. That was a very thoughtful donation. I will.
How high are you?
I don't know. I'm pretty messed up though.
Are you?
Yeah. It's so weird. I don't know how to describe it.
This is my time to weasel out. Just kidding.
What?
You know, because never mind. Forget it. I was going to say because I leave at 10 to go, because the baby, never mind. Forget it. Forget it, Moss.
You leave at 10 to go where?
Forget it.
Are we... What are you... I feel like I'm in a weird, bizarro mystery world. Okay. Okay, let's move. Oh, let's see what else we got here. Okay, so yeah, Jordan Levin getting teabagged. Here's the picture. It's a disgrace. A twerk would have been so much better. But very homoerotic. Either way, we win as fans. We get to see very homosexual. There's also an image of Jordan sticking his tongue out to it. Like he was enjoying the view. It looks like Jordan liked the view. We'll ask him on Wednesday if that's the case. But what a moment. You get a big win in front of your crowd, and that's not even a teabag though. It's kind of like I don't know, it's like I guess Modern Warfare, that's what he said it was supposed to be like, right? More like he's shitting on him. I don't fucking know. Anyway, Jess, are you okay? I'm just rambling.
I just feel like everybody else got it and you didn't get it, so it's just kind of funny to me.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Never mind.
I don't think you know what's going on anymore either.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Curtis Blaydes. Yeah, hopefully. I've had the weirdest email interaction with Curtis Blaydes. It's been really... But I feel like he's such a lovable giant. He's like Harry and the Hendersons. So I got to be easy on the guy. Actually, he's kind of like the guy from the Green Mile. Michael Clark Duncan. Right?
Is it Duncan or Doug? I thought it was Douglas.
He's like that.
Duncan?
He's like the Green Mile.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Green Mile will come on our show. I like him. Curtis Blaydes. CB. And you got this hot mess. What's this over here? Volkanovski defends Israel Adesanya's recent performance. Yeah, you know, mate. It was a good scrap. I don't know how to do an Australian accent, but yeah, of course he would. I mean, what's the shock? Of course, like why? What was he gonna say? He looks shitty out there. You don't do that. You're buds. You're fucking buds. Jess, it was a shitty performance, though, right?
Yeah.
Say you said yeah. She admitted it.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore, honestly.
She admitted it. So there you go. You gonna contribute anything else to this MMA conversation, or are we gonna get out of here?
Sure. What would you like me to do?
I don't know. But I need some help. We can't both get fucked up at the same time.
I'm not fucked up. I'm just trying to figure out what you need from me, Moss.
I need performance. I need some of that. I need some of that sting, that pizzazz. Give me. Come on, JBM. Bring it home. Give me that MMA content that we yearn from your presence. Give it, Jesse. Here it comes. Jesse's hot MMA take.
hot MMA take on what?
I don't know. Give me something. Give me something. Let's bring it home with a hot take.
On what?
Something on an MMA. You could talk about anything. There's a million like stories out now.
Okay.
This is what you guys subscribe for. There you go. You learned a lot tonight here on the show. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank everyone for hitting the like button. I don't even know why you did, to be honest. But yeah, we discussed UFC London. If you missed it, roll it back, run it back, throw a timestamp in there if you'd like. I feel like our community is too lazy to do
Moss,
that, though.
is your hall pass Jessica Rose Clark?
Is my hall pass Jessica Rose Clark?
Yeah.
What do you...
You know, like
oh, if I had a hall pass?
Yeah. Would it be Jessica Rose Clark?
I mean, I don't know if that would be my top, but she could be in the mix in the.
Who would your hall pass be?
I don't know. I don't really.
I bet you know. Every guy knows who his hall pass is.
I'm kind of
like you don't know.
I tell you what. I gotta be honest with you.
Feelings.
I'm kind of asexual right now.
What do you mean?
Because I just want to bang you. So it's
You're
like
just trying to preserve my feelings.
I just said I just want to bang you. Like that's not very like it's not like. You know, it's a nice thing, but it comes out a little Neanderthal.
Tell me who your hall pass is. Be
I don't
real.
know. I don't know. Back in the day, like I was like, yo, I'd fuck the shit out of Rihanna. I'd bang Katy Perry.
Rihanna's reasonable.
Katy Perry.
Ew, Katy Perry, not so much.
Back in the day, I would throw it in. Yeah, I liked Jennifer Lawrence at one time. I loved Margot Robbie, and she might still be up there.
Oh yeah, she's hot.
She is like fucking smoking hot.
Yeah, Margot Robbie's pretty hot.
Margot Robbie. So there are others that, you know, I might put ahead.
Actually, I think Margot Robbie might be hotter than Jessica Rose Clark.
Margot Robbie in Wolf of Wall Street. It's like...
Wait, did I see her? Oh, yeah, I did see
Yeah,
Wolf
she got
of
an
Wall
old nudie with DiCaprio. I was like, whoa, look at this girl. Who the fuck?
Margot
Who the
Robbie
fuck is that gal?
is my competition, guys. I have to meet the standards of Margot Robbie. I got to get working on it.
Ariel's nibbling on your ear. Does it tickle?
That's my hall pass right there, Moss.
All right, chat. We're going to use this time to talk to you, the people. Get your final comments in.
Let's see. We can tell you're asexual, Moss. We can tell from Jess she looks sexually suicidal. This is Cheddarhead.
I don't get it.
Tabasco says Moss is going to hear about the hall pass. No, I genuinely want... I never give him shit about that stuff. Moss, you idiot, you said a name. LLJBM, you'll do fine. We out. Jess, follow me on Instagram. Okay. Cheddarhead_MMA. I got you, bro. I'll follow you.
Hold on. Let's look at his page. Cheddarhead. Hold on. Let's see. What is it?
Cheddarhead_MMA.
Head.
He's going to be my new date, Moss.
Okay.
Cheddarhead will be my hall pass.
Cheddarhead.
Cheddarhead is my
what was the name?
_MMA.
_MMA.
He's my hall pass. Oh, no results found. Did you spell it right?
I don't know.
You probably didn't spell it right.
Oh, Cheddarhead.
Come on, Moss.
Cheddarhead.
There he is. Oh, there he is. You got to follow him, Moss.
Okay.
Can you follow my hall pass, please?
He's got 14 followers. Okay, he's got 15. I tell you what, there are some people in the community that have been begging for people to follow. And look at this guy.
My hall pass.
What is it? What does he post? Pictures?
Yeah, of UFC fighters.
What the fuck is this page?
Love it. It's a burner account, Moss. Leave him alone.
Oh, yay. What the fuck is going on? What did we just follow?
That's a good picture.
Yeah, it's great.
It's all knockouts. It's all,
what the fuck is the point of this
love
account?
it.
Oh, God. I love it, man. What is wrong with the internet? For the reals. What is that? Oh, what the fuck did I just see?
I don't know, Moss.
Gnarly pictures, some cool pictures.
Are we're wrapping it up here, Moss?
Oh, the timer's out.
No shit.
The timer's out.
All right.
Let's start another 2 hours, boys. Let's go. 2 more hours. Okay, now we're getting the fuck out of here. See you later.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you to our sponsors. Promo code MMA-Holes is MMA-HOLES for all of your discounts and all of your favorite products. Links in the description. And thank you for hitting the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you, Julian Lane, for jumping on the show. And as always, don't be an a-hole, be an MMA hole.
Get out! Get out now!